rules. It's strange how the squad of 6-4 give me West views. Bitch till 2020, boy, I got the best views. Make a woman wanna give me skin like Deadpool. Cooped out early Bruce Wayne with the McMuffin, the flash stain. Walking when the boy press this button. Call it what you want, homeboy, but I'm big stunting. If I hulk out, your baby mama gon' miss something.
Blerd Gang, a society of just us. Forwards bias with everyone invited. Tune in as we discuss and theorize it. We all super in this heroic environment. Blerd Gang, a society of just us. Forwards bias with everyone invited. Tune in as we discuss and theorize it. We all super in this heroic environment.
Somewhere where you can find some introspection, where it's just us, some bias and not to suggest it. Tune and discuss some bias and true to opinions. If you got questions on your mind, you're welcome to mention. Let's say your favorite chases bullets, moving at the speed of sound. Takes a bow before they pull it, then he leaps a single bound. Look, up in the sky, his insignia and cow. What's your favorite neighborhood web swinger on the prowl? Then dial the collective. Word, to get some melanin perspective. Blur, left it fell first, so know you get the proper amount served. Whatever you prefer, brought live and unrehearsed.
Blerd Gang, a society of just us. Forwards bias, but everyone invited. Tune in as we discuss and theorize it. We all super in this heroic environment. Blerd Gang, a society of just us. Forwards bias, but everyone invited. Tune in as we discuss and theorize it. We all super in this heroic environment. Blerd Gang, a society of just us. Forwards bias, but everyone invited. Tune in as we discuss and theorize it. We all super in this heroic environment.
It's like a quick lick of the fingertip, the page, I gotta turn it. The graphics tend to pop out and excitement starts to churn it. Now I might be a little geeky, but feel me, when I'm surrounded by the Blerd Gang, I'm keeping it G. Twisted plots, interwoven multiverses and shit souped up. Omega level, skipping planets, avenging, oh God. I'm kinda low-key, but somewhat of a Riddler. Keep a Hawkeye on that big 3, bang that King Kong like Godzilla.
Blerd Gang, a society of just us. Forwards bias, with everyone invited. Tune in as we discuss and theorize it. We all super in this heroic environment. Blerd Gang, a society of just us. Forwards bias, with everyone invited. Tune in as we discuss and theorize it. We all super in this heroic environment.
Welcome, man. Right about now, you are tuned in to the Immaculate Network's only Blerd Gang, man, the Just Us Society, where we talk about current TV shows, IP, movies, streaming, all that from a melanated perspective. Shout out to Raul with the news, man. You know what I'm talking about.
Raul.
Yes, indeed. I am your host, Joe Biggs, along with my cohorts.
You know, Young Dro back in the house, not to be confused with Mr. Shoulder Lean. You feel me?
Yeah, Willie Mack, the man in the chair. I'm always there. You know what
Man. And this episode, man, we might as well just go on ahead and dedicate it to Disney Plus Day, because that's all the news was. All it was talking about.
Disney on fire.
Disney went crazy over the weekend, man. You know, gonna get right into it, man. Big announcements. Shang-Chi is on Disney Plus now.
I need that.
So yeah, you
because
can
my
get
dad
that.
hasn't seen it. And I told him, I was like, Dad, you like the Eternals.
Right.
I'm like, yo, Shang-Chi. And we was talking about it at school.
Right.
I was telling everybody, I was like, y'all like it? I'm like, the elevation of power from, in the beginning, we just throwing hands, to the end, we riding dragons. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this shit was sick.
Yeah, Shang-Chi was up.
You
probably got to watch it. You didn't like it like that?
I got to watch Shang-Chi, man.
No.
No, I mean, it was cold. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I had to listen to, you know, I previously predicted that Shang-Chi was going to be a big, huge Marvel hit. You know, I was always on the side of Shang-Chi.
It was for a pandemic hit. Yeah.
So then when y'all came back with the reviews and the things y'all was saying, I guess it just leveled me up.
Right.
To think I was going to see something, you know. And then another thing, since this is a short show, let's get into some shit. Tell me about the 10 rings. You know what I mean? Like,
some more info?
Because I dove into Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
10 rings is not his. Them 10 rings ain't his normal uniform. That's not what he just runs around fighting niggas with. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's a karate dude. Like like Joe been saying, his superpower is that he's the nobody is better than him with kung fu. He is the kung fu master.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's nobody alive. So the 10 rings, where did this come from? Because this looks like, to me, being introduced to Shang-Chi from the Marvel world, it seems as if the 10 rings are going to be something that's a part of him, like Iron Man's suit or Thor's hammer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's not the case. If we're going off the comic books,
we're not.
Then that's not the case.
I mean, because they even put it in the title, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the 10. They're making it a big deal.
But that leads into his dad. Why they couldn't use Fu Manchu? You know, it's offensive now, and so they changed it to Mandarin. In the comics, his dad's not Mandarin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mandarin had the 10 rings, but they're literally rings. They're from a alien race of like dragons. That's why they incorporated some of that dragon shit in there. But it's an alien race of dragons, and they had the rings. And the rings acted way different in the comics.
I remember.
Because
he broke that down before.
I'm saying because it's a bitch ass shit because you know they got people coming at them full throttle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You watching this movie into it, people coming at them full throttle to get these motherfuckers, and only because their dad wants to see them and wants them to come on, right?
Right.
You could have picked up a phone. 30 minutes of this movie could have been deleted. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they wouldn't have came though.
But he wouldn't have answered the phone.
So if they wouldn't answer the phone, he would have still did his evil plot and been done. You pulled them into your business to let them fuck it up.
Yeah.
They was already doing whatever it is they was doing. Minding their business.
Really don't like Shang-Chi.
I didn't say I didn't like Shang-Chi. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm kind of feeling the way because Shang-Chi's, his little special thing is supposed to be nunchucks. Well, not nunchucks, nunchucks. Tony Stark designed this dude some nunchucks, but that was in the comic books. The 10 rings wasn't there.
Yeah.
The 10 rings are
the only thing they elevated him in the comic books, because he's really Marvel's answer to Bruce Lee.
Right.
You know, let's keep it funky.
100%.
You know, when Bruce Lee was popular in the 60s, that's when they came with Shang-Chi. Yeah.
All crazy.
But in I think it was I want to say the 90s, it may have been 90s, 2000s, they upgraded his powers to where he can focus his chi and he can split into multiple people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I thought they were going to do. Here, I didn't think that he was going to actually possess the 10 rings. And you know what I'm saying? Right. So, you know.
So do we feel like going forward, this is going to become part of his uniform?
I think so. I think the 10 rings, plus I think they're going to link the 10 rings to the Eternals. That there's something with the Celestials. It's kind of similar designs. They're going to do something to where, and plus it was giving out a signal.
Right.
Now after the signal, now we see the Celestials come. Was that part of the signal? Is it signaling somebody else? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, I think it was all tied in and part of that.
Okay.
Y'all like, share, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Big shout out to Trey. And Trey. What it do? Man, I'm going to keep it moving to more Disney Plus, man. They announced some shows.
Some shows.
Man, a bunch of shows.
Man.
And I ain't going to name them all, but a few are Marvel Zombies.
Yes.
What If Season 2. Spider-Man Freshman Year, which is going to be an animated show based on the first year of Tom Holland. Tom Holland Spider-Man. You know what I'm saying? And then we get the continuation of X-Men 97. You feel me? If you grew up on the old X-Men, hopefully it's just, you know, a continuation, great stories, told the right way. Marvel, I hope they upgrade the animation, though.
That was about to be my question to you was, how do you think the animation is going to look?
Yeah.
And are they, in today's society now, are they going to, like, desexualize the character? Because Rogue used to be thick as fuck, Storm was thick as fuck, you know what I'm saying? But then in today's day and age, we got Captain America.
We got a clip of that, though, right?
Or not Captain America.
Not of those. Not of Marvel. All we got, and we're going to see the title screens. when we get into some of the
Yeah.
trailers. You
But
know what I
Captain
mean?
Marvel thinner than a fucking, she just got a back that runs to the back of her fucking heels. You know what I'm saying? So,
I told you ain't no sex appeal in She-Hulk, which is another thing we're going to get into a little bit later. It's supposed to maybe be a little bit of that sex appeal. You know, I don't see it yet, but...
I didn't see it. Was I supposed to be turned on by this big brawly green bitch? I was like, what?
You know, she's supposed to be supermodel She-Hulk those years. John Byrne in the comics, you know.
We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll
You know,
see.
in another scene that they had leaked out, she was getting out of the limo, had the dress, the
they had
legs
her,
out.
Like,
They had her on her Gal
fucking us up,
Gadot
or is
shit.
she breaking the fourth wall?
Usually in the comics, she broke the fourth wall. She's probably going to break the fourth wall.
Okay,
But
so
that was
kinda
kind of
cool.
like a nod to the 70s. You know what I'm saying? To the old TV show. You know, that you wouldn't like me if when I'm angry.
No,
you know what
I
I'm
caught
saying?
that, but I was just like, is she talking to us? Like, I didn't know if she was somebody like Deadpool who would just be breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah, she can break the fourth wall. She definitely can.
Because I seen the post almost made me cry when it was like, Deadpool's the only person that knows Stan Lee's dead. Because he be breaking the fourth wall.
Right.
And I'm like,
Yeah, that's crazy. What about Marvel Zombies? What y'all think about that? What if
I think
season
you're more
2?
excited than I am.
These are all animation. I don't even like zombies like that.
Really?
But I'm
Me either.
interested
I'm
in
not a zombie kid.
that universe, and I'm not. The thing about it is, I'm not interested in the zombies in that universe. I'm interested in the superheroes and them surviving.
Of course.
You know, the suspension, the suspense. You know, and the kind of
But with
light
what they
horror
gave us in
aspect.
the first season of What If, I'm like, what part are they going to pick up on? Like, where...
Well, no, it's at the beginning. Show me
At the
from the beginning.
beginning,
You got a
show
whole
me-
season. You got a whole
You
season.
got a whole
Show me
season?
before and after. You could. You could.
Could be some cool shit. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm too excited about it. I'm going to watch it because I'm a Disney whore.
Man,
You know what I'm saying?
shout out
But-
Trey again real quick. I watched that damn, it's on HBO Plus. So I think it was you. I don't want to put it on you completely. They recommended it. Some Gene Lock or something like that with Michael B. Jordan is the voice and shit.
Gotta be Trey.
Like,
Me.
I'm tired of the
heard
robots.
of it.
I'm done. I'm done with the Gundams and all that, the robot shit. It's been done to death. Robots.
Need a break, right?
It's just fucking robots. Power Rangers, you know what I'm saying? You know
the fucking Power Rangers though.
No, I'm not hating on Power Rangers.
Okay, I
'Cause
thought
just
that- I
like
thought that
some
was
of
a
those
sly
other
little
ones,
backhanded-
I'm not doing them neither because they were the originators. But I'm saying we've seen this over and over so many times that it was like, okay, come on. I watched one episode. Now, granted, it's decent, but you know, with the amount of content that's out there nowadays, I
You're
couldn't
good
do
on
it.
it.
So I went to Netflix and watched the first episode of Arcane. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Although it's a little video gamey, the animation, you know what I'm saying? But you're giving me a solid, and that's what made me realize last night, like, I love sci-fi, but I'm kind of burnt out on, unless you can do it different, I'm done with kind of like robots and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to do robots, give me Raised by Wolves, give me Foundation, give me shit like that. That is a different look on a robot. You dig what I'm saying? I don't want the conventional robots and, you know, the robot suits and all that dumbass shit. But fantasy, I can damn near ride with some different shit.
Yeah,
you know
he
what I'm
said
saying?
he said it was Genlock on HBO Max.
Yeah, I don't know, Trey. That was not the business, man. Go check out Arcane. Arcane on Netflix. Bless you. Arcane on Netflix, you know. And then plus they was robbing. You starting off, you got a group of, you know, kids. You got a fat kid in there. You know what I'm saying? Hold up.
Show some love to the fat kids. I was a fat kid growing up. All right, if you don't believe me, ask everybody that knows me. So
I'm still a fat kid. Look
Hey,
at
show some love to the Hey, damn it, I got like an hour left to hit up Nikki Fox for a cake for Thanksgiving so I can be a fat kid.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
Man,
indeed.
shout out to Nikki Fox.
Shout out to Nikki
Get
Fox.
your
Man,
orders in for
shout
your
out
cakes.
Foxy Treats.
Yeah.
What it do, man? Friend of the family. You heard me?
Facts.
And Blerd Gang member. Yeah, man, and you know they're thieves, and you know they're in the. You see the haves and the have-nots. This rich kingdom, and then you go underground to where they're at, and it's all grimy, and they got to fight somebody try to rob them for the shit they stole. You know what I'm saying? They got to get down for theirs. You know what I mean?
So, you know, Trey, I might fuck with it then because here's the
Nah,
deal.
this is Arcane. This ain't the one Trey is talking about. Yeah,
Okay.
Trey's is, you know, got the what's the Benicio del Toro movie where they got Pacific Rim. It's
Oh,
basically
okay.
Pacific Rim. They hopping in the robots, and then Michael B. Jordan, they think he dies, and then he pops back out in the new like robot suit, and so he extra whooping motherfuckers. Okay,
I
you
got
know
you,
what I'm saying? And then you know it's a force. It's a force, and all of them got colors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But damn, you ain't even make his boo. One of them. One of his boo should have got a color.
Yeah.
She should have been a robot. She was ground patrol. He was like in the jets and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, he come out doing flips in the robot suit and shit. I'm like, it's tanks fighting. Like, how much more of that I want to see? You know what I mean? But give me the fantasy elements, that fantasy shit, throwing a little magic. And their world is like, on Arcane, is like magic meets steampunk. You feel me? So it has its own nice aesthetic. And like I said, it kind of looks like a live play on a video game or something.
Arcane was based on the video game League of Legends, so that
There you
probably
go.
explains the video game look, says Trey.
Man, give us that knowledge, Trey.
You know,
Give us the
your perverted
knowledge.
uncle still give you the information you
The
need.
perverted
Man.
unk. Man, moving on, man. More Disney Plus, Disney Day. Let's get into it. Let's get
Let's
into
see
that
something.
trailer, man. Let's
see
show them a
something
little
Disney
something,
Plus.
man. Let's
The
show them
Disney
a
Plus
little
got me
something.
kind of excited just for the amount of content.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I'm here for all of it. I'm here for the little nuances of these
The little
characters'
stuff.
lives.
Will Smith has a Welcome to Earth or something like that show that's gonna be on there
God
where
bless
he's just
that
doing. Man, God bless him.
Jesus Christ.
Eesh.
Cheese and sprinkles.
Well, we gonna get it. Damn. Willie ain't got no compassion today, boy.
Damn. Cold world.
Man, cold world.
Look at that. That was supposed to turn me on?
You know, it's Marvel. Marvel ain't giving you no sex appeal, bro. Look at that. How what she got on? You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I mean, right, because Agent was Netflix. She at least looked cute and all her shit.
Agent Carter was ABC.
Was it?
But they got my
Oh,
boy
was,
that Secret Invasion. I like that.
That
little
look on
flash
Nick
of Nick
Fury?
Fury. Man, with the new gray eye.
That's America Chavez, right?
No. This
No?
is Miss Marvel. She's the Pakistani young
I thought,
lady.
I thought her name was America Chavez in this.
No, America.
Who's that? That's the name of the actress?
No, that's
I'm
in the
high.
Doctor Strange, bruh.
Got
That's in
you.
Doctor Strange.
Okay,
This is
I'm
Disney
high.
Plus.
I'm excited for this shit.
Now that's the one I want to. You know, we
Moon
get crazy
Knight, son.
crazy Batman vibes, but I'm with it.
Didn't you say it's gonna be part of this team with Blade and fucking
Yeah,
Black Knight and...
yeah. Midnight Suns. The
Listen,
Midnight
I need
Suns.
all of that. I need all, and this motherfucker can act his ass off too.
Yeah, he's definitely a top tier actor, man. That right there definitely gives me Batman vibes.
Spider-Man
With the
freshman
cape
year.
on.
Echo.
So it's a, like
Look
you
at
said,
that
a lot.
shit, man.
Those split personalities and exploring that as a quote unquote hero.
Boy,
Man.
What
they
is season two
they gonna wear Disney Plus out. You hear me?
Yeah.
Hey,
they
listen,
can't
you know I
Disney
play that
Plus,
game on my
no.
phone, Marvel Contest of Champions,
Mm.
right? And it's a game where you can buy add-ons and da-da-da. Now they offering a Disney Plus bundle in the game to
Oh, yeah.
motherfuckers. They
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to get it out there, son.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I got it already. Chill.
Yeah.
It's because
Ironheart's gonna be cool.
their sales, they didn't reach the subscriber level in this last quarter like they wanted to.
They
So
know
the-
this is gonna do something. They're like, let's
Yeah.
slide X-Men 97.
They
in
trying
there.
to boost that stock up. They got to.
Yeah.
They got to. Because they got projections of subscribers that they wanted to hit. And they ain't hit them numbers. You know what I'm
Because there ain't
saying?
nothing wrong with
They've
giving us
always
some oldies
exceeded
but
them
goodies.
before. But this is the first time they was under. And they was under a good little bit.
Hey, because
You
if
know what I'm
you're
saying?
gonna give me that, but Sony would have the Spider-Man fucking.
Yeah. I think they got a deal for some of the Spider-Man.
Listen, bring me that one back too, son. That
Yeah.
Spider-Man cartoon was fire when I was growing up.
Oh, another little
No,
fact.
cartoons I think they can do.
Another little fact I learned is that Shang-Chi is the one who taught Spider-Man how to actually fight.
Yeah, it's like
He's
a
the one
comic
who trained
series
them.
about
Bro,
that, right?
yeah,
Putting them on game and
Yeah,
shit.
he trained them. He trained them how to do hand.
So they like cool and shit
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
like.
yeah. And and I also learned that Shang-Chi took on the Avengers.
So Shang-Chi ain't no
And
bitch.
so that's what I'm saying.
No, he ain't no punk.
I just didn't see how
everybody though takes on, that's how
Yeah,
it goes. That's just comic books.
Yeah.
everybody takes on.
trying to figure out who
Right,
it is.
right. Just like Black Panther, he whooped the whole Avengers ass and broke into the mansion and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
They're
who
like,
are
hey,
you?
wanna be on the team? You
And
got that room.
I'm talking about easily whoop the shit out there.
Yeah, 'cause I can see that way easier than Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
But that's how they kind of establish this guy's a
disrespect.
badass. He's this bad.
Yeah.
You see how he
that
took
cold.
out Captain America with one punch.
Yeah.
How did he do it?
Yeah.
Captain America be,
It'd be
nice
like
right, buddy. You know what I'm saying?
I can do this all day.
Hell yeah.
Punk ass 1-inch punch on his ass. Shit.
I see you was on your Shang-Chi studies, man.
Yeah.
So, what are y'all feeling about the trailers?
Man, I feel like Marvel. I feel like Disney Plus is about to bust ass. You know what I mean?
My question is this. I wish I'd have paid attention when I was, because I knew I wanted to ask this question. Out of all those shows they listed, which ones did they not show us shit? Like Ironheart, they didn't show us shit. They showed us
No.
Groot.
Some they listed the title cards. So
Yeah.
it's easier to say what they showed us. What they
They're
showed us
building
was
probably those
Moon Knight.
Yeah.
They showed us She-Hulk and they showed us Miss Marvel.
And they got those probably ready to go.
Ready
Yeah,
to go,
yeah.
bro,
Yeah, those are
All the
just about
others are
done.
probably still
Out of
in
them
production.
other ones,
Well,
what
they
are you
might
more
be done,
excited
but
for?
most of them are animation. Some of them are just title cards. They're just like Echo. They can't
Well,
put
the
Echo.
three we seen, those are all people. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
And then the other ones, Groot looked like it was going to be
The animation, yeah.
Oh, of course, has to be.
Yeah.
And it
But-
was a little Groot.
But some of them, they're going to get set up like in Hawkeye. Echo is going to get set up from Hawkeye. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she's going to spin
The
off
shake
the
and
Echo.
bake.
Right. And then Harkless, they haven't been shooting that already. So must be in response to WandaVision. You know what I'm saying? So it'll kind of act like a WandaVision season 2. And explain hopefully
They're
some
like,
of that
oh, y'all want to
Ralph
fuck with
Boner
her?
bullshit.
We'll show you how she gets out of there.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, she was a popular character.
She was.
And then plus with the ending, I think they left it wide open enough to where, people want different answers. You got a lot of story that you could tell still there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, hopefully my whole thing is the Ralph Boner thing. Address the Ralph Boner. Fix that Feige. Make that shit right. You know what I'm saying? All the little hints that they gave us and no payoffs. Are y'all excited for She-Hulk or what?
I'm not
No.
excited for She-Hulk at all. You know what I mean? Like
At all?
No, I'm not.
You
gonna
don't want
lose
no
in
part of
this
that
league.
story?
Yeah, no.
Are you going to watch it though?
I mean, because if we're talking about it, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But I think the most important part that I'm gonna get out of this is why and what happened specifically to
Hulk.
Professor Hulk.
So you see his arm was healed on part of it?
Yeah.
And then he was the Hulk with the arm was good though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just want to figure out what the fuck they're doing with him more so than I give a shit about her. If we're being honest right now. Now maybe in the show they can make me care about this character, but right now, at the end of the day, y'all have tried and kind of fucked with Hulk a little bit and this, that, and the third. But you ain't even put your hook in me well enough for Hulk yet to be giving me a Hulk side character.
I mean, shit, they got some movies with Hulk. You had the Incredible Hulk. You had fucking Ragnarok. You had him in the Avengers.
Ragnarok was the best one for Hulk.
I mean, but you had him in four other movies.
I got you, but
I think he
Five.
wants to make his point. It does need to be a little bit more focal.
I
point
need
on
more
Hulk.
focal point.
Y'all
I need
know
more
why
story
not,
on
man.
Hulk.
We know the deals. Let's not act like novices up here today, man.
No, I get
We
that, but
know
I'm
the
saying,
deal.
I'm
Why
spend
cry
that
for
time somewhere
something
else.
that you ain't
spend that
going?
time somewhere else. I don't give a fuck about She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Spend that time somewhere else.
It's
Who
not,
cares
it's not
about
a good
Miss
trade.
Marvel?
It's not a good trade.
It's not a good trade.
You
I
know
don't
what
want
I mean?
She-Hulk.
It's not a good trade, man.
I ain't saying it's a good trade. My whole thing is they got to appeal to a wide variety.
Which is
They
true.
trying to. This ain't for really up for us. It's for
Yeah,
more
for
women.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then you just had a big fucking hit with WandaVision. That was the best probably of all the fucking shows you done dropped so far. So in the
Arguably.
arguably,
Yeah,
but in the most buzzworthy by far. That people was buzzing about WandaVision. Loki was crazy, but WandaVision was more.
I think there was more. I think there was more buzz for Hawkeye and what's his name than it was for
No,
WandaVision. And I'm gonna
no,
tell you why.
no.
I'm gonna tell y'all why.
No.
because it is countless and countless and countless people here on this platform on YouTube who have covered nothing but this Hawkeye bullshit. All that bullshit we was talking about, all the Black Power, all that Black Power bullshit and all that. It was Marvel was seeping it. Everybody has seen it.
Yeah.
Everybody, and then a lot of people have talked about this. There were people even
But
outraged about
WandaVision
this.
had people staying up all night. Watching, waiting,
I
watching.
You know what?
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, in the word in the street, not the word in the Blerd streets. Because what matters is the word in the street. You know what I mean? Blerds are a small community. A huge community, but compared to the rest of the world, a small community. So the Blerds are a small community. The regular people were saying that shit looked like a 1930 show, and I didn't watch that shit. And I was literally telling people, no, motherfucker, you got to stick in there, and you got to keep watching. Because I had to learn it here from the Blerd.
That was part of the discussion.
Y'all was getting on my ass in the discussion board at the time because I was episode 1 and 2. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Everybody was like that, and they stopped watching it.
But I stuck through.
That shit was fucking dope. I don't know what the fuck y'all was on, man.
It was dope.
That shit was dope.
It was dope
man.
when you see it for what it was.
Yeah, when you're able to
from day one.
From day one, you're like,
day
get
one,
the
that
fuck
shit was
out of
real.
here. Yeah,
y'all just young, man. Y'all wasn't watching Dick Van Dyke like that. I love Dick Van Dyke.
I was on I Love Genies.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I understand exactly where this came from. I know the nostalgia. But what I'm saying is I didn't want to see it present day. But if I knew that was how they was playing it, to go ahead and twist it, that I was actually going to see some action, you know what I'm saying? Then I would have been like, oh, okay. I can respect it for what it is now.
Right.
Because of the Blerd platform, it made me push through and watch the rest of it, which made me turn around and suggest to other people, hey, you got to watch that.
You can look at the numbers. I look at the numbers every week.
Yeah.
WandaVision numbers were higher than any of the other shows. It was number in the top 10 of most viewed, most streaming hours, more so than Loki or fucking Falcon and Winter Soldier.
And Loki was fire.
Man, I like WandaVision the best. Honestly, Loki was okay.
If we're talking back half of WandaVision, we're talking masterpiece.
Front
material.
half.
You're
What
talking
you
all of
mean?
them combined. Because
Yeah,
her
that's
mindset
it.
was where she went to.
Right, the second half don't make as much
Yeah,
sense without the front.
I mean, I get
Like
it,
the whole
but
thing-
live
was
when you
literally-
don't know how they're doing it, the shit didn't make it. Was
Bruh, now you're
but
looking
now
back
you do,
as a
it's a
complete
masterpiece.
story. We're talking about it as a complete
okay,
story.
then yes.
It's
okay.
a
We're not
masterpiece.
judging it in piecemeal. We've seen the whole thing on all these
Yeah,
shows.
It's a masterpiece.
So we're judging the whole show.
It's not my favorite, but it was a masterpiece.
So your favorite is Loki.
No, my favorite is not Loki. My favorite would be Hawkeye and Winter Soldier.
Falcon.
Oh,
Winter
Falcon.
Soldier.
He
Did
can
he
say
not bash the
Falcon.
fuck out of
Bash
the show
his
the
Falcon.
whole time?
Oh,
Because-
God.
Every
Oh,
week he
God.
can wait to get on Blerd Gang. He's like, let me tell you what the fuck my Anthony Mackie did today. The nigga was throwing the shield off the tree.
Because Anthony Mackie, to me, it could have been casted. I think Falcon could have been casted better. That's just my personal belief. That's just what I believe. Allow me to have my opinion. I don't like him in that role. You know what I'm saying? Like he's never been in a role where he's just been that down dude. You know what I'm saying? He's always been that whitewash.
Ain't no Clarence.
But he's always been that whitewash kind of character. You know what I'm saying? Like he's typecast at this point. To me, he's always been whitewashed. To me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when I look at them and then they talking about these supporting us and I'm like, come on, he probably got white. I don't know. But he might be an athlete out here. You know what I'm saying? He might got a white wife. And there's nothing wrong with that. I support interracial relationships. Shout out to all the white girls I previously known. You know what I'm saying?
I all the white girls I previously known.
But what I'm saying is, out of everybody, he's the one we're gonna project the most. But it was a dope. The action and everything that was going on was dope. And I didn't like him. I didn't like them trying to turn him into Captain America.
That's part of his story.
I understand that's part of. There's a whole lot of stories they missing out on all that other shit. Yeah, they picking
So
and choosing
you
what they
expect
want to
him
show.
to go on with no Captain America?
Yes, if he's dead. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go on with
We gotta pass that title on. It's
we
like
gotta
the
go on with no
military.
arm man.
Hey, Trey said he didn't see that coming from Willie.
Yeah, right, Trey.
He
I'm
didn't see that
saying.
coming from Willie.
We gotta go on without an arm man. We could definitely go on without a Captain America.
The problem is I don't want to go on with Iron Man.
I don't want to go on without a
I don't want to go without an
America,
arm man neither. And that's what I'm saying.
That's why I
Fuck
got excited about
Iron Man,
Iron Heart.
Shit, fuck Captain America.
You crazy.
On my mama, he
You
racing
crazy.
anyway. You go on my mama, he racing.
Y'all motherfuckers
Hey, you stand up. Hey, you
crazy,
stand up for somebody who would tell you to
How
get the
many
fuck out the house
goddamn
right now.
scientists we got? God damn, it's
You
a
know what?
million scientists.
You know what Captain America represents? He represents Black Panther for us. That's what he represents.
Oh,
Captain America is the ultimate little white boy's superhero. That's who he was. Hey, listen, that's real
In
shit.
the comic
And
book,
that's who
in
he
the
was
comic
designed
book, I
for.
can go for that.
That's who he was
But the
designed
movie
for.
Captain America is different from
I
the
didn't
comic
say the
book.
movie. I'm not
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about. I
Yeah,
said
the
the
comic
reason
book,
why
I
he was
agree with
created.
you. Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
I'm talking
yeah.
origins.
Yeah.
The reason why he was created.
Yeah, I can agree with you.
It is so sickening to me that y'all make him to be the cleanest actor of all. Are you cussing? Are you? He's the cleanest straight shooter out of every. He's the straightest of shooters.
Yeah.
But what does he represent? So you guys look at it. I'm looking at it from a different perspective.
Okay.
That's why I like
Captain America.
Hey, that's why I like
Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. That's why I like Peacemaker,
that.
because he was like trying to be a straight shooter, but he was grimy about it.
Yeah, man, fuck Captain America. That
Ain't no
shit.
comparison.
I'm glad he was in there. He was dope. He did some cool stuff. You know what I mean? He was a buster for turning on Arm Man. That's why I really didn't. You know what I mean?
Well, he had to hold down his day one.
No, he had to do.
He had to hold down his day one.
He had to do what his kind do. Yeah, he had to do what his kind do. You
Tony
feel me?
is kind too.
No, he's not. Tony got brown dark hair.
Tony's Italian.
He's Italian. I was gonna say, if you will.
He got a
If you will.
sprinkle of something in there.
Yeah, a little bit of something. If you will. You feel me?
Oh, man.
So I'm just saying, but no, in all seriousness, no.
No, but I
hate
think
it when
that's
he was
why
the
they
buster on
removed
Tony.
both of them, because you really can't have how they set it up in the movies. I'm speaking.
Yeah.
You can't have one without the other. Almost. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They created both of them as counterbalances for each other.
It worked out well too, if we're being honest about
But I was speaking strictly to the movies, not going deeper into
But I like
that.
Bucky, though.
The
I like
character,
Bucky.
you know what
Hey,
I'm
you know,
saying?
obviously I do. I dressed up as Bucky for Halloween.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a Winter Soldier fan.
You know.
Yeah, but fuck that America.
But fuck that, because he racist on my mama.
Man,
There's
on
no way.
my
There's no way he comes out there and he's not.
Shit.
And he can do it all
we
day.
champion this motherfucker. Well, he might as well have a Confederate flag on the back of his
Stop
back.
that! Stop that!
What America?
That's
Captain?
your boy.
What
No,
America are you
which-
the captain of? Which America? Are you the Make America Great Again? Captain
Oh
America?
Lord!
Are you the person
Man,
that Captain America? What's
Hey, he
going on
for
here? I
freedom,
don't know.
man. He for freedom,
He
man.
for making America great again.
Yo, stop it. Stop
Came
it.
back from the ice to make
Hey,
America
this is not a
great again,
political
nigga.
show. Hold up now. Go on with all
I'm
that.
done,
Let's
I'm
go.
done, I'm done. We playing.
Yeah, you gonna have people
Give me a
bored.
lighter. Give me a lighter.
Jeez Louise. Man, changing the topic from
Said
that
that,
bullshit.
Meant that.
Motherfucking on Disney Plus Day, also Obi-Wan, the teaser
Oh,
came out.
son, that shit
for
got me
Obi-Wan.
ready.
Yeah, that looked
That
pretty
shit
good.
got me
That looked pretty
ready.
good.
Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anakin Skywalker coming back, young Darth Vader. It should be pretty interesting.
Man, let me tell you something about me, Joe. I got into Star Wars very, very late.
Okay.
I was an anti-Star Wars. I was a miss me with that bullshit person.
Oh,
right?
yeah, man.
I was stupid as
I
hell.
hate it for you.
And I apologize.
Yeah,
Okay? But I will admit, as a child, I convinced my dad to go watch episode 1 when it came out. So one of my only memories was him chopping fucking Darth Maul in half. So he was always a badass to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this shit has me excited.
Yeah.
Because I was like, last time I remember seeing him this age, he was fucking people up, son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't just playing with the Force and showing young Anakin with the rope.
He was a bad
or Luke.
boy.
Yeah. So that's why I'm excited for it. And fucking Hayden's coming back to
Hopeful
play.
spring.
Hayden's coming back to play what you call it.
Yeah.
You know, Darth Vader and fucking so that's gonna be dope.
Right.
I'm glad that because some people hated him so much from the movies, And so
Just him and Padma didn't have any chemistry at all. You know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know. To me, the peak of Star Wars was Empire Strikes Back, and kind of everything else since that has kind of been a disappointment. Honestly, I mean it's straight, but it's not. I don't know. It don't give me that.
And then I jump
feels,
into it,
man.
and I find out he's the reason why Darth Vader looks the way he does. I'm like, Obi-Wan is the shit.
Yeah.
You're not fucking with my dude right
He didn't want to though. He didn't want to have to chop
Hey,
his ass.
I ain't
off.
the killer, but don't push me. You
Yeah.
understand me? Obi-Wan, not Tupac. You understand me?
You
Yeah.
hear me?
Hey.
I got
You
the
know, I'm
high
gonna watch
ground.
it, but
I got the high ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
yeah, I'm gonna definitely watch it. Are y'all watching any of the Star Trek stuff that's out right now?
I've never been in a Star Trek.
I think is it Voyager? It's one of the, or Discovery.
Like a
My
TV
dad
show.
used to watch Star
Yeah,
Trek.
they got a
I
new
like it.
season on the TV show's about to start. Then they started another one
I like the movies.
with the cartoons and
Yeah, I
stuff.
used
They
to
did
watch
a
it
little
back in the day.
cartoon.
My dad used to make it when I was little. You know,
Yeah.
to get to stay up late because I get to watch it. But
Yeah.
but the movies, yeah, I fucked with both the
I didn't watch them.
Star Trek movies. Oh, they're pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
watch
they
it
decent.
because
Yeah,
I was
they're
never
pretty
into
good.
the
Yeah.
show. That was way before my time.
Right.
Yeah.
We talking Willie
see,
was
we
a kid,
talking,
nigga.
you
I
know,
wasn't alive. You understand?
But
me?
still, there's reruns. You know, most of I mean,
Yeah.
by then they were syndication reruns so much, and then into like popular culture so much, you didn't even fucking have to watch the show. You're seeing so many imitations of people doing Bill Shatner, in a galaxy far away, and
Yeah,
Spock
I
ears
see,
and
yeah.
shit like that. It's part of culture. So
Yeah.
you didn't even have to like watch the movies or know it like that. You were gonna know, oh, okay, that's Star Trek. Like if you see a lightsaber. Most people, they might not have never seen Star Wars, but they'll be like, oh, okay,
Star Wars,
I know what
yeah.
that's with, you know, what that goes with.
Yeah.
You know.
Discovery and Picard are the new shows. I don't know.
Thank
when
you.
the first two-
Discovery and Picard.
Picard.
Picard
Yeah.
wrapped up
There
their
we
first
go.
season, I believe.
I'm like,
and Discovery is coming back with their second season, I want to say. Yeah. Appreciate that info, Trey. No doubt.
Trey in there with it.
So check out that Obi-Wan. You know, the teaser wasn't enough for me. You got to give me more than that, man. I
You
need,
don't have to give me any
you know,
more than that.
especially
I'm
they
ready.
got me after Mandalorian and shit. What's been going on? You got to give
That
me that
Boba
quality,
Fett
that
trailer.
Boba Fett. You give me that Boba Fett Godfather.
But listen, at this
I didn't
point,
know I
you've given
needed.
me enough that I can walk by faith on
Yeah.
this teaser. Okay, I can definitely.
Oh, I
walk
know
by
it's gonna
faith.
be good, but I don't know it's gonna be
See,
good.
that's your problem.
No,
You have faith.
no,
The Force.
it's not my problem,
Force is
bro.
not with
Did
you.
you not see Kathleen Kennedy just got re-signed to fucking 3 years, bro? She's made the terrible decisions in the Star Wars. See, you saying you're a Star Wars fan. I don't even consider myself a Star Wars fan, but yet I know more about Star Wars than you do.
I like it. I like Star Wars.
Bro, but you saying they got your trust? How? How when everything
I'm
they've been doing
I'm
lately,
saying in these
except
shows-
for Mandalorian, but that same showrunners from Mandalorian is not running this. They don't.
Where they bring it up? I had a.
This is a totally new person.
I did not
This
know
is
that.
not. This is not Dave Filoni and fucking what's my guy John Favreau.
See, I did not
This
know
is
that.
not them.
What they
Favreau did not get the overhead position like everybody thought he was gonna get and lead all of Star Wars. No, they fucking re-signed Kathleen Kennedy, who really don't know shit about Star Wars like that, and is making all the dumb decisions with fucking Luke being all broken and shit, drinking milk and slobbering, wasting fucking Leia and Han Solo getting killed in the first movie, and you don't have one fucking scene with Leia, Luke, and Hans? Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. Star Wars is kind of trash,
just got
bro.
blurted right
The shit is fucking
You talking about
basura,
you
bro.
talking about the
For
new
real,
one?
bro. Except for Mandalorian.
The new ones that's coming.
Yeah, the new movies.
Yeah, but the movies that's already out. You talking about?
Yeah, they already out.
The last
Yeah,
episode.
yeah, the
Okay.
last
Trey
three.
said
Yeah.
the new one is coming out based on Captain Pike.
Okay, he talking about Star Trek. Okay.
That's Star Trek.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be a movie or a series.
No, that's gonna be a series. They trying to pump up their,
Yeah,
you know,
I don't
everybody
see it.
getting their streaming channels.
Yeah.
You know, trying to get content for their streaming channels.
Yeah,
so
this
they
shit is worse than
and they're
fucking
building it
cable
on
was.
just Star Trek. And it's like, bruh, nobody's gonna buy a fucking. Well, some people will, but not as many
I'm
are gonna
not.
buy a streaming service just for basically fucking Star Trek.
Well, you know, Star Trek got that underground crazy following. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying.
But how strong is that when the movies done flopped? The last Spider-Man. Spider-Man, Star Trek.
That's what I'm saying. They depending on that, and you're right. You know what I mean? But did they flop though?
Yeah, they ain't doing
I know they wasn't breaking the box office, but did they flop?
But you know, with how much the movies make, and then you're only getting a percentage of your overseas box office.
That's why I feel like they gotta hit them with the movies, like the series.
But the series, you're getting a better return on investment.
You 100% are, but you want to get the new demographic. You know what I'm saying?
That's like what you're getting with the streaming. You get people to tap in to get the memberships,
but they gonna be like Star Trek, that oldie shit. They go, you know, movies have a certain way with trailers to get you.
But the thing is, with those, you're spending hundreds of millions of dollars.
I mean, I understand,
and it's not
how bad you want to say.
And then you got to spend 100, 200 million on marketing.
Look what Marvel is doing. Look what DC is doing. They're totally different.
Marvel's
brands.
Taking hits right now, bro.
But at the same time, look how many wins they got.
Yeah,
like,
but
you can't.
They cashed so many wins in the bank. They can kind of afford to take wins. But nigga, this is like 3 or 4. They can't take so many that they keep continuing.
What I'm saying, I understand that, but what I'm relating this is Star Trek has to do it the same way Marvel and everybody else is doing. Mm-hmm. To me, In the Darkness, and I forgot the very first one, you know, that they did, you know what I'm saying? Both of those movies was dope. And I've been waiting on the third one.
Some Trekkies got mad at that second one.
The same way people get mad about Shang-Chi with these damn rings. And
I ain't heard nobody but you get mad about the
rings. How you think I know
about it?
I'm saying, how you think I know about it? I'm just saying, but it makes sense. I caught a rent from a motherfucker. And I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was renting. That's how I know.
Valid point.
That's literally how I know, bro. So I'm just saying, like, you know, when you invest your bread, sometimes you get a great return, especially with these new directors that's out right now.
But they're showing you obviously that it's not beneficial. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I just feel like sometimes it make me mad as a fan to what because beneficial to them is numbers.
Right.
If the numbers don't look like this or it ain't in this margin, yeah, we could have got paid and I bought a Lambo and shit, but I couldn't buy 5 of them. So, no, we put that to the side and go, you know what I'm saying? That sometimes that kind of kills me.
You know with Star Trek, the property, the IP is so strong, it's going to come back. They're going to do movies again.
Well,
it's just
outside of mind kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it always comes back. Everything always comes back. But
should it?
That's like asking, should James Bond come back?
You
know what I'm saying?
He should. And if they don't execute the series correctly, there's gonna be some bullshit. I would never want to see a James Bond series. I would write letters.
Right.
I would in the very first time of my life, I would literally write letters into the. I just feel like sometimes series can fuck shit up sometimes because you don't want to go get the grade A actors and this, that, and
but
the
they're not doing it. But the thing is, with the series, you explore the universe. You don't take,
which is true.
You know, and that's what they're doing with Star Trek. I want to see, like in Dune, them showing the Ben Gesserit world. Y'all just creating some shit that I never even read from the books, really. And y'all playing with it and making it in your own universe and doing some extra shit. I want to see Gotham PD. That show that comes up with Jeffrey Wright in the lead, just in Gotham. What's the regular day cop, motherfucking daylight in fucking Gotham, rather than the TV show Gotham. What I thought it was gonna be. This I think is gonna be more so something like that, and it's set in the Batman universe. Do I need Robert Pattinson? No, but it's set in this universe, and you're able to explore more from the TV show. Look at the Disney Plus shows. They're not taking away from the movies. They're adding to the movies.
Yeah, they are because they are spending the money and they are executing well.
Right.
Hey,
and they're executing well.
They're getting a return on investment.
See what Trey said Star Trek gonna shoot themselves in the foot the same way Kathleen is doing with Star Wars.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm scared for this series.
Yeah.
Because the last 2
you got
movies,
a valid point.
The last 2,
but
the last 2 movies were executed so well. So by you coming out with this series, series might fucking.
It started on TV though. It started as a series.
100%.
Started as a series,
which is absolutely true.
Yeah.
Which is a series that you don't even like. So that's what I'm saying. Like everybody don't like it. I watched it too. Yeah. You know what I mean? But I didn't like it all like that.
Well,
I didn't like Lost in Space, but I love this new series on Netflix.
But what I'm saying is, I love the movie. The movie took it to a whole nother place where
the series on Netflix took Lost in Space to a different place.
That's Lost in Space. I'm talking about Star Trek.
But that's using your money wisely and making good business decisions.
Star Trek hasn't had a reboot. Think if they use Think if they use the same setting that they have always used, even in the reboot. They haven't had a facelift. A series for Star Trek right now will only be successful in my eyes. Just my eyes. This is my little opinion. With a facelift, it has to have a facelift.
But it has.
Nobody wants to see that same boring bullshit.
It's not the same. Listen. But you're wrong. They've shown over the last 30 years that you're wrong. 40, 50. First you had the original Star Wars. Then guess what you had? You had movies. Then you had Star Trek. Then you had motherfucking Star Trek Next Generation. You dig what I'm saying? That was, nigga, you crazy. That's bigger. That was huge. That's the biggest Star Trek of them all.
You seen Star Trek Next Generation?
He's not in that age group.
Everybody on this time,
bruh, go look it up.
From the after.
Search that.
Just tell me.
Trey, answer him, please.
Just tell me.
Bruh.
I don't know what Raul is.
Create a poll. Create a poll. I wasn't even a fan like that, and I watched it because Geordie LaForge. But listen to me. Let me finish my point. Geordie LaForge, you got my boy from Reading Rainbow. You had Whoopi Goldberg on there. Plus, you had Will Wheaton, who was supposed to be a huge star. I used to watch every fucking episode. That's got me more so into Star Trek than fucking the original. My grandfather used to watch the original. Dig what I'm saying? The movies look kind of dry. I went to the movies and watched a couple of them. This is what I'm saying. He a fan, but I know him again with what I didn't say to you. But I'm knowing more about y'all shit than y'all know. Then Next Generation comes out. Next Generation is huge. If Next Generation wasn't huge, why is it 2021 and you said Pickard, but it's Picard? Because he still got a fucking TV show from Next Generation back then, a new show in 2020. If it wasn't popular, why the fuck wouldn't he?
Don't dirty me! Don't dirty me!
Okay. So let me continue.
But that's
so let me continue. Then you got Deep Space Nine with fucking Hawk from Spencer and Hawk. You dig what I'm saying? That they did a remake of that movie.
Looking at me, talking to you.
Yeah, I'm talking to you, dog. Looking at him too. Nigga, a black captain in space doing it in. Come on, bro. Come on.
Listen. My only point was. And I'm gonna tell you about Star Trek. Star Trek. I'm a fan of Star Trek, but I'm a fan of the movies. I know what it's about because I watched the series.
But they've always had a strong series.
You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
I've seen the old ones with my father, and I've seen the ones with Gordy, with Buddy. Yeah. I've seen all of those. Yeah. You feel me? I was literally there. I didn't watch every episode because it wasn't just that. It's something to watch, though.
Man.
But the movies, to me, executed so well. I really love them. And I urge you to go and watch the Star Trek movies, both of them.
Man, you mean the new ones?
Oh, I forgot. Man, listen, watch the Star Trek, especially the last one.
And I don't
watch the first one first.
I'm talking about the new ones, the new Star Trek.
The In the Darkness and
the new ones, the J.J. Abrams.
And watch that one. And those are the
I like them.
Those are the ones where I'm saying Star Trek had my interest then. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said to do a series right now.
I don't understand what happened. Because all of them seemed pretty good to me.
To me, it was a facelift. Yeah. They gave it. The movie gave it a facelift.
Yeah. At first, but I'm saying from the numbers wise, the first one did great.
Yeah.
The second one did less, and the last one it didn't do. I forget what the exact numbers is, but it might have been like 400 is low for movies like this. You know what I'm saying? They expecting $1 billion.
We might have to look at it because you got another thing, and I know it's way off the subject, but Tom Cruise's Mummy. That shit didn't do nothing. Yeah, but I watched the movie. That shit was hard. Yeah. I love that movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it didn't do none of the numbers. And then by it flopping, you know what I mean? It fucked shit up. because the Phantom of the Opera was supposed to come
Yeah,
after
yeah,
that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It was so many more that was supposed. It's a whole fucking little
Universe,
thing, like universe, like Marvel and shit.
The
You know what
monster
I mean?
universe.
And I bet you they
so-
can fucking cut that shit off, and they're not finna do that shit anymore.
No,
if
that's
they was
dead.
gonna execute every last one like the Mummy,
Yeah.
whoa.
But then they
Whoa.
flipped it up. You seen the Invisible Man?
Hey, what the?
The Invisible
Dog,
Man.
you talking about the original Invisible Man?
No, the one that most came out most recently. Because see, what happened was, remember the what you're talking about with Tom Cruise? They had Angelina Jolie was supposed to be like Bride of Frankenstein. Johnny
Yeah, all
Depp,
of that,
Johnny
yeah,
Depp
yeah.
was supposed to be like the Invisible Man or some shit. So when that shit flopped, they lost all their budget. So Invisible Man ended up getting this like weak ass, $20 million, $30 million budget. But he did that shit so smart and so creepy, it blew up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the universe may be safe, but it's gonna be through probably a cheaper lens and not the big stars.
Well, I hope
like
it is, because it's been too long. We need another. But that's all I'm saying with Star Trek. I don't want the series to turn people off even more. You know what I'm saying? That who are already turned off. I really want to pull them in because I'm telling you, on those two movies they executed. From what I know of Star Wars, from what I've watched the Star Trek, from what I've watched the Star Trek, all the old episodes, all those different things. When they made the movie, to me, they hit a home run. You know what I mean?
Champion Hour. Who you talking about, capping?
Cappers.
Who's cappers?
You talking about both of y'all?
Fuck Jay worry about that.
Jay One can get his ass in here and see what he.
Hey, we go keep it moving, man. The biggest news of them all this week was the Spider-Man.
Oh, we haven't even talked about this.
Spider-Man No Way Home trailer. Willie, full screen it for the people, man.
Do you understand?
Hit 'em with it.
This is the dopest fucking. Oh my god.
Man, this shit was crazy, man.
I'm so
Shit was
ready
crazy.
for this fucking movie.
Yeah, it's what, less than a month now?
Listen, I need to know what day of the week it is. I need to get my ticket already.
The
get a
tickets go on
babysitter.
sale, Monday? One Monday, it's like Spider-Man Monday. They're doing a special Spider-Man Monday.
Son.
Man, I just got to see it because, my guy's in there. You know what I'm saying? He's showing up and showing out. You know what I'm talking about?
Who that, Doc Ock?
Oh, you already know.
Hey.
You already know. No, Doctor Strange.
Oh, Doc
Strange,
Strange. He still ain't acting right to
Yeah.
me.
He's still acting
He's
a little
still
funny.
acting a little weird.
And you yelling
with
at
the
the kid for
Scooby-Doo,
messing up the spell. Like,
Scooby-Doo line.
was you not the motherfucker in charge of the spell? I messed it up, but you was doing it.
I think they might set
Look at this
something up
motherfucker. Look, oh my
for his
God.
movie, and maybe it ties into Agatha Harkness. I don't know. Something.
Look
man.
at this shit.
Yeah, that's it.
See right there,
You
there's
see
no
the arm,
nanotech
right?
on it.
No
Yeah, there's nothing on it.
nanotechnology on it.
Yo, I'm telling you, look at this shit. See the nanotech move to cover his chest? Yo, that shit was clean as a motherfucker, son.
Yeah, to reinforce his chest.
Right there, they making fun of his name.
But it looked like he's captured.
It's
Is he in
Christmas.
Doctor Strange's?
They're going to do it this
Yeah, I
Christmas.
think he's.
But I
Dr.
think he's going to
Strange.
turn like good. Because remember at the end of the movie, he was turning good. You feel me? Before he died.
Did you see that shit I posted where it was like Doc Ock and who was it that was going to help him?
I hope they don't do that.
Listen, I'm a
Y'all better bring these. Because then
Well,
why
Strange
do
hit
the
him out his
scene?
body, bro. Oh, man.
Because
Oh,
Strange, he
man.
probably got him captured, to capture the
But
people who got to go back and
it was
die.
just a beautiful scene. That's
Look
a
at this
poster.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Jamie
Now look
Foxx,
at his.
being Electro,
Electro,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, bro, come on, man.
Look at this
All the
shit.
superstars gonna have to come to the Marvel universe, bro. They all gonna have
And
to
then,
come.
because they said this
And
is
if
why
it don't
they were
work.
disagreeing, because he was
Right.
trying to help get them back or some
He was
shit.
trying to
Some
free
don't
them.
want to go back, some
if it
do.
don't
Look at the
work.
nanotech on the arm.
Yeah, he locking it in.
Look at the fucking.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Son, Electro looks clean.
But what's up with Statue of Liberty with the Captain America shield?
Can you say that again?
Oh, I didn't know. I mean, I
They
noticed
got
that, but I don't know
Captain
why.
America shield on the look. If you look up some scenes, you can see it. Jamie Foxx, man, that's a hell of a redesign.
Yo,
man. That's crazy.
clean.
I wonder if they got Thomas Hayden Church or how they doing Sandman.
Yeah.
I think
Because
so.
I ain't seen the.
Hey, look at that. He's got to choose between
Now, why
her.
do the fall like that if you're not going to have Andrew Garfield come and save the day and save her and redeem himself for Gwen Stacy dying?
Yeah.
Why have the look
What if
exactly
that's-
like the scene?
What if that's Andrew's hand? and he went and saved
Yeah,
Ned.
that's what I'm saying. You ain't disagreeing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
maybe Todd's.
You know, because I've heard other stories where people were saying, well, you know, it's going to be this one, it's going to be, you know, one of the hobgoblins or, you know, the green goblin that changes his mind or some shit like that. Or Dr. Octopus saves her or some shit. Why would you have the exact same scene if you're not going to give us the redemption of Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man? It just don't make sense. Especially when you're recreating little scenes from all the old Spider-Man.
See, Trey
you know
said Doc Ock and Tom Holland finna team up. Listen.
Yeah. That's without a doubt.
Yeah, they
That's
finna
what I
team up because when he was like, "You're not Peter." Like, what the fuck is going on here? He
You
wasn't
see they
with
actually
the shit.
talking, he telling them his name and shit, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he's like, I'm not with the shit. What the fuck is going on out here?
Yeah.
The other motherfucker's like, I'm alive. I want to be alive. He probably was content with
Spider-Gwen?
dying. It was like, I'm ready to go back because this shit ain't what's supposed to be happening.
Trey says Spider-Gwen maybe. I don't think they're going to go that route. I know people been speculating saying Miles Morales, Spider-Gwen. I don't think so. Not me personally. I don't think they'll go that wide, man. Sony's pretty crazy, but I don't think they're going to go that crazy.
I mean, okay, so the redesign of Electrode is probably top 3 topics from the fucking trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's just so much
So much better. Cleaner, and then smart to use the electricity like that.
To
like
make the crown thing. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, God, the nod to the... that shit was...
And then they saying it's the suit is powering him down, so that's why he's not blue, he's yellow. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it. You know what I mean? I think
this
that's
shit
dope.
is clean,
I don't know if
son.
electricity works like that. I know fire do. We done all seen the blue flames, you know what I'm saying? And the, you know, red and the orange, yellow, whatever. You know what I mean? So, man.
Listen, the shit is clean.
Yeah.
The nanotech being added to the fucking Doc Arm... Come on.
Yeah, that's ill.
But
what is the reasoning? They're going to have probably a reasoning he's going to use that to hold the seams together of the universe, grab them, and, you know, sacrifice his life again at the end of it.
No, because he was still fighting Tom Holland when he had nanotech in his arms later on.
Was he?
Yeah.
We sure?
Yes, they jumped up in that thing and his arms were already had the red in it and they were still going at it.
I don't know, man.
Somebody, I think, said something that his tech...
We done seen his soul get knocked out this body and all kind of shit.
Somebody said when his fucking arms are hitting Peter in the beginning, hitting Tom, that his tech is grabbing some of this nanotech and starting to fucking...
Yeah.
So
strip
that's
it off
why
from the suit.
he turns into his own shit and is banging them even harder. Pause.
Oh, probably the arms take over again. That's how the arms take over again. They steal the technology from the suit. It gives them sentience again. And
did we just stumble upon something? Who capping, J1?
That's what it's all about, man. We blur, we theorize up in here. You hear me?
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait. Spider-Man No Way Home trailer off the chain, man. It's coming soon, man. And one of my what's become one of my favorites in this fall, man. You know, I love when we discover these like little shows that are just gems, you know what I mean? And watch, it's going to be 2 or 3 months later and people are going to discover the show and they're going to be like, oh, are y'all watching this, blah, blah, blah. Just like they did us with Invincible.
Man.
And everybody was all, they was all brand new to this shit, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
and y'all was even late because I was way ahead. And then y'all came on, you know, we all got caught up. Then they come here, go two months down the line, here everybody go, have you heard this show called Invincible? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But Foundation.
We got weekly breakdowns of this shit already.
Foundation is that sci-fi show like with Invincible. People are probably going to take their Christmas break, their Thanksgiving break, not have shit to watch,
I'm gonna have to do
catch up on this show, and they're just going to be like, what the fuck? Willie, are you all caught up on the show?
Of course, man.
Man.
Of course.
Man.
Of course, the twisted turns.
Man, the twisted turns, my brother. This last episode. And then, I gotta say, this week is the season finale. You know that, right?
Yeah, it has to be because it's too good.
Man.
Oh, this right here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Man, it's crazy. You must ain't watched no more episodes since
I
the last
told you,
time.
I told you what I got going on in
Yeah,
life
yeah,
right
I
now. Well, I'm
respect-
finna get there though. I
We
got a
gotta
break
get you that
coming.
fire
Oh, yeah,
stick,
you
brother.
gotta
We gotta
lock
get you
in.
that fire stick.
Yeah, you gotta lock in.
I gotta lock in on this because this is that shit, man.
Well, I mean, share your thoughts, brother Mac. Share your thoughts out there.
Man, where to begin?
Yeah. Man, that's the beginning.
I don't even know where to begin. Okay. Like I told you,
Yeah.
it was some bullshit to me. Let's start the bullshit first. That the boyfriend came back. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I knew this shit was gonna happen. This
Yeah,
shit was
yeah.
I said that today, it's part of our plan. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you're playing. You know what I mean?
No, he sent the signal.
See, they said if you listen, they said it was part of their plan. They said that they planned to do this.
They did. Remember, they made the plan like 2 episodes back, but it went all fucked up. But I guess it's still the core of the plan.
Yeah,
stuff,
for him to, you know. So, anyways, man, there was so many. You know,
it's so delectable. It's like a big ass charcuterie board. I mean, let's take a little this, a little that, man.
Like
man.
you have to be up on it. You can't. This ain't one of them episodes where you can just watch this episode and be like, oh, you know, it's gonna be good, but it ain't gonna be as good unless you watched all the other episodes. Like this episode, like really did some shit.
Paid
like,
off.
With old boy got with which one is he? Day. Which one is
Day? Don.
With brother that the younger one.
Don.
So Don's ass down there fucking with the flower girl. Set him up. Now it was cold because you would think, wouldn't there be like if he was born, different?
He wasn't born different. They implanted it after. They changed him after. That's why. So it wasn't detected. You feel me? They implanted. Remember when the dude they replaced him? They was trying to replace him. Remember, he was like, we changed you after. They changed him after an implant. That's why he was colorblind and left-handed and all that shit. Yeah. They did it after because they couldn't do it.
So I wonder how they got the first one out.
How they get access.
Yeah.
Right.
So
was it the robot? Who got access like that? And who was that plotting to bring down the empire that's that close? There was plot making this plot. Who else could it be?
But then I kind of thought it sucked that all their hard work was just over. I was like, damn, niggas just busting in on their ass. I was like, damn, like they your whole plan. They done figured out the whole plan. Got rid of the bitch and some bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, how is this nigga feeling? Because these niggas, you feel like these niggas gonna kill you.
Yeah.
But these niggas really want to kill you. And you been fucking on this bitch that ain't even fucking with you at all. How you gonna kill yourself? How does that feel? You know what I'm saying? How does that feel?
And you done gave up your protection and your fucking nanobites to heal yourself. You out here a whole ass, regular ass nigga now.
Yeah.
Nigga, come on, man. You got some shit that's gonna heal you from any wound. Then you got the protective bracelet that we saw this episode. You can motherfucking knock niggas back with that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
This nigga traded for a coat. I knew something was up though. I'm like, how is he getting away?
What?
A coat, nigga, a jacket, nigga, a funky ass jacket.
A funky ass
But
jacket.
I understand why he did. It got tracking in it, of course. You know what I'm saying? Any technology is gonna have tracking. That's why he had to take the nanobites out of his blood and shit. But still, cuz, then she done fucking played you behind all that shit. Like, bruh, that shit was, man.
Yeah, I think
man.
I'm gonna use my break, man. I'm gonna jump into it.
Hey, that shit was cold.
I'm gonna go ahead and just bite the bullet at least for a month to get Apple TV.
I'm telling you,
get you a fire stick.
You have to.
And then knock it out and then just get out.
You have to stand foundation because this episode, I'm telling you, bro,
Man.
like we didn't even say like this.
The
so
ward,
much.
we ain't talking about the ward.
It's so much, bro. From when she opened up the little
oh my god,
with the little device, cuz everybody woke up. Now they back at war, nigga.
Yeah. They got the guns.
Yeah, on the ships, cuz like I like old girl from
Valkyrie from
oh shit,
but they got ships in the motherfucking air, cuz they got the guns. You know what I'm saying?
I bring this up too? The fucking design
Yeah.
of this show. The ships are beautiful.
yeah.
Different
Now, that's
design.
how you do a series.
Oh man.
That's how you do a series.
Man.
And if Star Trek was to come back, I would expect nothing less.
Hey, here
than
goes Star
this
Trek
kinda-
again.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Or a
But
series
yeah, I
part.
get you.
He wants it reimagined.
You know what I'm saying?
Reimagined.
This is beautiful. This is almost like Dune in a series.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
how it looks, like the.
It's beautiful, man.
Oh man.
You can tell they put the
Oh,
money,
man.
but that's where a lot of money is going because this is the thing.
Yeah.
I can fucking put $200 million into a series and have a top-notch quality, awards winnings. You know, potentially, I think this should win some awards. You know what I'm saying?
great fucking
set
show.
design in the least. You know, costumes, set design in the least. Show, or I can spend 200, 300 on movie plus marketing, plus only get a percentage back of foreign markets. You know, a lot of times it's better to do the streaming show. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Streamers
You
where it's
know,
at. Hey, tweets.
Tweets in the
my
building.
bad, I
What's
ain't
good
see
with
you,
it,
girl.
man?
Tweets is in the house.
But I love Foundation. To see it, like I was
Man,
saying,
Foundation is what it
the
is.
ships, the different ships, like the ship they're capturing, it's an older ship, but it's like this circular design. It spins with the circles within
Yeah.
circles. Then Empire ship. And how it travels, you think it's gonna go like this? That motherfucker fly like this on your ass.
Well,
What?
hold on. Tell me this, because it's a part I had to have missed at some point. How's everybody fucking dead? Inside the ship.
Everybody's dead in the ship.
Oh, inside
They're
the
not
ship,
asleep?
those
No, them niggas is dead. They dead inside that ship.
most of them, remember, they was fighting to get to the thing.
But
And then-
everybody's dead.
Not everybody. The Huntress lady was alive.
Yeah, of course.
Her right hand man, he still stayed alive. Remember, because he stopped her at
he
the
was
end.
down at the, yeah.
And they was like pretty much the main two
And
that
then
was
old
left.
girl, and then
Yeah,
old girl.
and then the warden. You know what I'm saying? So the warden, she was awake like Gail. She could stay awake when the trip was moving, so she was up
Yeah.
when they stopped. You know what I'm saying?
But now she finna walk through that door. That's what I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see.
Nah, but remember Harry walked out.
Oh yeah, that
Nigga!
He was turned
Cocky! Cocky with it!
He was like, yeah, he ready to get to work. Oh man. That should have been the finale. I would have been happy if that was the finale.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the fuck they're about to give us now. I have no clue. I don't know where. I promise you, 'cause I'm really in this space. I'm really in this space for real. Like this show is that fucking good.
What
right
number
now,
is this
bro.
episode?
This is
Number?
Like 7 or 8.
Yeah,
It's only
okay.
like eight episodes.
And I'm about midway
That's
through
another
4.
thing.
I can
They
make
be
this
short.
happen.
They be nice.
Yeah, I can make this
you know,
happen.
8 hours
make
anytime,
make it
man.
happen, bro. Because I'm telling you, this could have been a season finale episode.
Yeah.
I have no idea where they're gonna go. I don't know if they're gonna wait.
It was
old
so
girl.
much fucking
I don't know if
action.
they're gonna go back to old girl and wake her up.
Yeah,
Possibly, or
yeah.
They're gonna wait till next season.
They got to
and do
bring
it,
her
or-
in. They
You
got
know
to
what
show
I'm saying?
us
And
a
I'm feeling
glimpse,
that.
a little
I'm feeling
something.
that
Man.
something has to happen with her before they go.
What
out.
happens today? I mean, Don. You know, Brother Day gets to make the decision on Don, and that's gonna be yikes. That's gonna
He
be
does,
crazy.
and he was sitting right there listening to it the whole time.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? He was on the other side of the wall listening to him. tell
Yeah,
him,
man,
like, he gotta
straight
make
back
the-
from his trip, like nigga.
But
What?
the thing is, if they know that he's flawed,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna go for shit like this. Nigga talk about pussy. Nigga like this nigga. Well, he chased after puss, bro.
Yeah.
That's all it was. He had everything at the tip of his fingers. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? Like the
Sometimes
whole
it ain't
world.
enough. Okay.
Yeah, he got that pussy and lost his
Man.
mind.
But that, you know, he's so different from them. They could look at him and be like, "Nah, he different." And then
Cause you saw
y'all-
the page.
they got a
when we killed them
contingency.
birds.
Oh my
You know what I'm saying?
God.
I was like, man.
that was a cold piece of work.
It
That nigga
was.
left
It
it.
was.
He threw in his contacts real quick and look. Oh shit! That
Yeah.
nigga got to try to pack his bags. Nah, nigga.
He knew it was going
Hey,
down.
hey,
He knew it was going
Brother
down.
Dust got to singing that with my boy Lamar be singing on BML.
You can't stop the
And you
rain.
can't stop the rain. It's not the pour. Hold on. Brother Dust.
I just started watching BMF too.
Man, Brother Dust got to start singing "You Can't Stop the Rain" on that nigga. That nigga was just like old boy. They was loading their bags up the same exact way, nigga. Hey,
Yeah.
man, you can't stop the rain. Man, that shit. Foundation. Then Warden, we ain't even get into. Man, just listen, please.
And
And,
there's one more
and now,
episode.
do you find a copy that translates what them people is saying?
No, I don't have one.
What
I be
day,
like, fuck
You
it.
talking about when that Warren's boyfriend was walking with the people? Yeah,
Yeah.
I put my own context to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I put two together like that.
I was wondering. I said, maybe I got a bootleg.
Yeah, you out here bootlegging. I get all the subtitles on my shit.
I gotta pay the price. You feel me?
I'm gonna pay the
Yeah,
price.
Also, it be showing subtitles?
Yeah, I was watching it on Apple
No,
TV
sometimes-
and they show you shit. You read the subtitle.
Well, then I'll just go to a different link.
I don't feel like I ain't missing nothing though. That shit, man.
It conveyed for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The foundation is a good one.
It got you watching so hard though that you watching their body motions and everything. Like,
you have to watch it.
okay, he ain't liking.
Yeah.
Then she okay, all right. She the huntress.
But you know, I wish the warden was a little bit more tougher though.
Yeah.
Just a little bit,
Yeah.
not over extreme like the huntress or nothing, but
Yeah.
I wish she was just a little tougher. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it'll be the perfect thing, the perfect storm if she was just a little bit tougher, man.
I don't know. I can see that though. I can see that, but you know, she is who she is. That's how she
Yeah.
got them powers, and you know.
Yeah.
That predictability, she can do her thing. So I don't know, I'm fucking with her. She that way for a reason.
Yeah.
Plus her dad, you know, her dad was kind of a gentle dude. You know what I'm saying? I hate her dad had to die like that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was sad.
They were gentle people.
Yeah.
They were gentle people.
Her mom seemed more aggressive than the dad, though.
Yeah, she did.
You know, the
especially
dad
when
followed
she was
her.
talking to her when she woke up.
Yeah.
She did seem a little bit more aggressive. That's why I'm saying that she had that little bit of flair that her mom had. I just feel like she beat her.
And how did she tap into Gail's memories like that? Remember, that's how she figured out the thing.
How to do the thing.
How to
yeah.
do the thing.
She just sat there. Yeah, she just sat down and was just sitting there thinking. I don't know what.
And see how she tapped, but what she's doing is she's going into Gail's. Remember, now that we thinking back to the old episodes where Gail was seeing the murder and different shit like that, she went back into her memories. How is she doing that?
That's her gift.
They cast
because
it.
the old girl can do the numbers and she sees more futuristic shit, right?
Right.
And this one sees present time or past shit.
Yeah,
right
memories and shit.
So they're the exact opposites of each other. That's why I feel like some
they got a connection. Them two got a connection.
Yeah, man.
Because remember we kept thinking they was the same person.
I think they're gonna be in battle with Harry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think they finna go to war with that nigga at some point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how Raul says, it's a little Easter egg.
One time for the one time. Raul ain't making on tonight for some reason.
Yeah. He'll catch up.
Yeah, you know he'll always catch up, man. I can't wait, like you said, for the season finale.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do.
No clue.
I mean, how you could beat that episode when that cracked open? Then when it was shooting the beam, where is it shooting the beam?
And then,
is that a signal?
But then what kind of hindrance they had the people under that they absolutely dead?
The beam was to get Harry. That's what the beam was for.
To pull him down.
That's why she had to kill old girl to prevent her from shooting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, what was it? It looked like all those people were dead until she opened.
All right, remember
up.
Because the force.
But that's what I'm saying. Don't you die under the force?
No. You pass out usually. Yeah, but I was thinking a similar thing, like that close to it. It's getting stronger.
Yeah.
Shouldn't that have just,
everybody passed out way far off. You
Yeah.
see the flags of where they getting close to it.
Yeah.
But way far out, they out. Like she walking through like nothing but bodies.
So it was basically like a timer.
Didn't she?
The
field was expanding. It covered the whole planet.
They was talking
it
about
ended up covering the whole planet.
Yeah, it absolutely expanded.
Yeah. And she had to come and turn it off. But he had counted on her turning it off sooner than that.
Right.
Or through the conflict and the crisis. And that's why when he came down, he like, Anacreans.
Yeah.
Everybody together.
Yeah.
Y'all here just like I'm playing.
Yeah, now let's
and
see
they
what
all
we
like, shit.
Now let's see
And
what
she
we
was
about
just
to do.
saying that we need to all work together. Take the ship and what y'all gonna do?
Yeah.
Now they can't fuck with the Foundation because they got the most powerful ship. They got people united together on the outer rim.
Yeah.
It's about to be some shit.
Yeah, it's about to go down.
We about to see the beginning of the Empire fall. Something about what they do with brother.
To me, they look stronger than ever.
Who,
when
Empire?
when they uncovered that plot.
But
that's
what's
they
gonna
look
do
stronger
it.
than ever right now, bro.
I think it's gonna set it up.
Like even when he had to walk the deal,
Oh man,
I felt like it was gonna be a chink in the armor.
Yeah,
Nigga, hell no. Listen, Empire,
and then to peep the flower, and then give it as your vision.
Oh
like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying?
Geez.
You see what I'm saying? Like every time you think the Empire is gonna fall, he be like, man, nigga.
Yeah, I've been doing this.
This is a good show. It's a good show.
But I think
if
he makes the wrong decision, just like he did with the Sky Bridge, if he makes the wrong decision with young Day, you know what I'm saying? Or not Day, but Dusk. What is it? Dawn. No, Dawn. With young Don, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He make the wrong decision, it may cause a revolt in the people because somebody plotting. And there's somebody close to
you know, there's always going to be a revolution. There's
yeah,
always going to be.
But that access, who has the robot? The only one that got access like that.
Well, you got to think about it. Look how they just did them.
Yeah.
Look if they plan when it went through.
The religion.
You
What
know
if the religion is programmed the robot?
But look at all those people underground right now that we didn't even know was even there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The young Empire nigga didn't even know if they was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, and look at how intricate they pulled this plan off. You know what I'm saying? How they tried to put. If that would have worked. You know what I'm saying? If that would have worked, it would have been.
Ain't no way, cause he wouldn't escape the power. You seen how goofy his ass was.
Yeah, but he was going in to play the role.
They was letting them escape though. Remember, they was letting them escape.
No, I'm talking about if they plan would have worked, and he had got all his little nanobites or whatever that was.
Oh yeah.
And he would have actually got in there and posed as him.
Right.
I feel like okay, now we looking at the Empire about to start
But what
falling.
this says to me, that's why I'm saying the Empire is going to fall because that plan didn't work. But somebody that close with that much access and done planned it. Empire, brother? Don was almost 20, 19 years old or some shit like that.
Yeah.
You've been planning 20, 30 years to get this shit. Yeah. So you probably got other plans with their plans. Yeah. There's probably some more of them motherfuckers out there somewhere.
I think they don't fall to season 3.
I think season 2. I think they gonna keep hitting you because it's so high power. Season 2 to fall because the fall in the books is very early on. I think in the first book. Yeah. You dig what I'm saying? So I think that fall is gonna happen, but you got them good actors and shit. They might try to stretch it, but I don't think they should.
Yeah, because
keep that motherfucker moving, baby.
The Empire like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They gonna stretch him out. And
but there's several books.
But I feel like every time they got
if they like that actor.
But I feel like every time, the actor.
Yeah,
so I'm saying, but I feel like every time they got him on the ropes, here they come, just like a rope doping.
Yeah.
They give you hope.
He a smart motherfucker.
And I used to didn't like the Empire in the beginning, but now I'm like, man, they're cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm in the beginning still, and I'm like, I don't really fuck with
I like Empire. He a piece of shit.
That's why I'm listening.
But that dude play a piece of shit in all his roles, so I be fucking with him. I be like, this motherfucker, he a genius, but he a piece of shit. I like that nigga, man. Hey, and Empire the same way. Empire always examining you. He always plotting. He's always strategizing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the life he lived. That's how he trained himself. That's how, he's a bad man. Yeah. He's a bad motherfucker, man. Empire, I love it, man.
Yeah.
Foundation, man, if you're not watching it, final season. It's a short season, 8 episodes, 8 or 9 maybe episodes, man. Available on Apple TV. Make sure you tune that in. That's definitely a recommendation. But do we have a review this week, Mr. Willie Mack?
Oh, man, we do got a review this week. You know what I'm talking about? And the movie that I saw, that everybody saw, the world saw, and I got a good recommendation of this too. But the movie that I saw that everybody saw is called The Harder They Fall. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So,
we're getting a Willie Mack review on
man, hold up.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? The Harder They Fall.
This was a great movie.
Man, I loved it. I loved it.
I feel like it was a good movie.
Yeah.
I feel like
Are we struggling out the gate?
I feel like this. The Harder They Fall is a Black Power movie. You know what I mean? There's so much Black Power in there, so much talent, and if you get those kind of people on any kind of script or film or whatever, you're not going to lose. You know what I mean?
No way.
It's too much talent for this story. I feel like the story was basic. until the end. When they had the flip and they turned the brothers and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff. I feel like that, but I feel like everything else was like hella basic with like super great actors. Would I say this is a Django? No, sir. I would not. You know what I mean? But was it cool to watch? Yeah, it was cool to watch.
It's under Django influence though, definitely.
Yeah, Django influence 100%, but Django, I think not. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. You know what I mean? Django was that shit. You know what I mean? And this right here was good because of the actors. But I feel as if they could have gave it
something extra.
Yeah, like I don't want to sound like the hater in the club, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like
you hating in the club.
I'm not. I feel like this movie gets a super one up because of Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
I feel like that's the only reason why it's getting the one up it's getting. I think that
I thought it was very good though.
But that's what I'm saying. Like to me, for what he's worth, for what a lot of people is worth, and this, that, and the third, I think on my level,
it could have been
like
more.
If I would have did something, I would have put out a Django. Not the same story, but I'm just saying how it was shot or how it was executed, how it was. This was executed well because the actors in it are phenomenal. These are phenomenal actors. Like this is like creme de la creme in the black community. This is the creme de la creme. You know what I mean? Like I just
all you was missing was maybe Nia Long.
Man,
hey, Denzel, goddamn it, that's how he took me to
Nia Long. You know what I'm saying? So how bad are they gonna make your movie? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but I feel like if this was a bunch of new faces, this wouldn't have been the same movie.
But this is young. This is young black Hollywood though. For the most part, outside of Regina and Idris,
it's a mix. But you gotta understand, these are creme de la creme stars.
They're rising up. They're rising up.
So you have the other movies on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? They have this kind of same kind of substance. Yeah. But they don't have the actors with the same ability.
Star power, yeah.
And it turns it into a whole different kind of movie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying by them not putting in a whole lot of bread, because I don't think this cost them millions of dollars. Well, it cost millions, but you know what I'm saying? Multis of millions of dollars to put this together.
Probably 40, 50.
Yeah, they wasn't in the hundreds or anything. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no super special effects, anything like that. And I feel like for what it was dope. And we want to support our black people. We want to do all that. But if, you got the kind of money you got, the kind of connections you got, and all that with everybody involved, you know what I'm saying? I would really want to put out, you know what I'm saying, like something, executed just a little. Because, I mean, like I said, the actors and man, phenomenal, 100%, bro.
I thought it was
So I feel like this week's Willie review was less of a Willie review and more of a Willie critique.
Yeah.
The Willie review is normally the story told by Willie Mack. This one is I don't really fuck with it.
The reason why I didn't tell the story is because it's the same fucking story in every goddamn Western.
What's the same about it?
You know what I'm saying?
Revenge. That's a beautiful story.
But I'm saying it's the same story.
But it's still a beautiful story.
That's what I'm saying. It's the same story. But that's what I'm saying. See, I got a Sean Carter fan. I don't want to have to defend my opinion for it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I didn't go into it.
Well, let the Sean Carter fan get into it, man. The Harder They Fall was a top notch.
I mean, it was not top notch. It was a good movie, though. It was a good movie. It was a good movie.
It was a solid.
Have you seen Why It Hurt? Have you seen?
Oh, hey! Shout out to tweet saying she hates Regina's accents.
Oh yeah, the accent was a little tough. Like, I guess she was trying to be New Orleans or something like that. That accent
it passed for me. I just wasn't in love with it, but
it wasn't that bad.
It didn't annoy me. It didn't stick out too bad or anything.
Yeah, it didn't bother me as bad.
Like Dion Cole, like, oh my God,
oh man,
like it was so beautiful. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm saying what I'm saying, but I'm not saying what I'm saying. Like, it was just hard.
I loved it. I think could it have been better? Yes, of course. Yes. Most things can always be better.
That's all I'm saying.
But did it exceed my expectations? Yes, it definitely exceeded my expectations. It exceeded my expectations. I didn't
think-
have
I think
none
that-
really going in. I thought the trailer looked pretty cool. I like the way that they incorporated the music. Again, I'm a big Sean Corey Carter fan.
Yeah.
I like the way that they incorporated Black history. I'm a fan. So I knew a lot of these characters from Black history and their true stories. This is not a true story. But these are the characters are based on reality. You know, so I was excited to see that. I was excited to see, you know, buildings being named after Chadwick Boseman, you know, Jay-Z and Beyonce, Tata.
Yeah.
You know, I just thought it was dope.
That's fan shit. Like, if you don't know who these people are, and you just watching the movie,
Yeah.
you're just watching
But
the movie.
see, that's Easter eggs. That's like Easter eggs for Marvel movies.
It is.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
absolutely right.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if I'm just coming into this and I don't know who none of these motherfuckers are who create this movie, it's just a movie for me to watch,
Right.
something to entertain.
And that's
I'm
why some
still
people
fucking
don't
with
like
it.
Avengers or shit like that.
And I've seen,
if they don't get it.
And I've seen all the other cowboy movies that's been out.
Right.
And then I have to compare this one. Of course, I'm going to salute these people for what they done. And these actors and actresses.
I'm not saluting it just because it's a black movie.
But I think something important you said is it exceeded your expectations.
Yeah.
And I think what I'm saying is it didn't exceed mine.
Right,
you know what
right,
I'm saying?
right.
Like I think they could have went a little further. Especially because you're trying to put it like this is like an example. 50 Cent in the game. 50 Cent is exceeding expectations. You know what I'm saying?
Low.
He has went and put in
Because they're low as hell.
but even with the actors and actresses he's got, look at the shots, the everything that he's doing,
Yeah,
how it merges.
He's finding the people. Yeah.
All I'm saying is you're so many levels above.
So you didn't think
these
that
people.
the visuals were on point on that movie?
I think the visuals are
The
good.
visuals was
The
dope.
visuals
to
are
me.
good. The visuals are good, but to me it looked like a set. It didn't look like they were in a real rural town. It looked like it was like some.
It looked like a town to me. Did it look like
It
a town?
looked-
now that he
looked like
says that,
it looked like
I
they
can
kinda
see the
said-
set. All westerns kind of look like a set.
No, they
to me,
don't.
though.
They don't.
No,
Though.
they
That's what I'm
Most
saying.
of
They
them do.
don't.
Most of them do.
But they don't. They really don't. They really don't.
That's a matter of
Tweet
opinion.
said she loved it. Lakeith and Dion were her favorite.
Man,
Deion
real
Cole was
tough.
the shit.
Hey,
Lakeith was a piece of shit,
He
but he
got
was
what he
dope.
fucking
He was
deserved.
probably one of the best characters on the movie.
Oh yeah, he was
Lakeith
cold.
and Dion.
I think all the
both-
characters was dope.
Yeah.
Honestly, I loved all the characters. I mean, I really liked the movie.
Hey, the
but I'm
movie
just saying, I'm
was
just being
good.
nitpicky, I say.
So what would
The
you rate
White
it?
Town
What
was
would you rate it?
brilliant. Tweet says.
The who?
The White Town, when they went to go rob the bank in the White Town.
Oh, yeah.
man.
That
yeah.
shit was
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was.
That's where Captain America would have been.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Y'all fucking out.
They would have walked in the bank and he would have been like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah.
Shield up and everything.
But for the Hard Day Fall, I'll definitely give that an 8 out of 10. Is what I would. give
Okay,
that.
okay.
And that's all across. That's
respectable.
across the board.
Coming
Across the
from
board. It'd
you
be an 8
after
out
you
of
just
10.
fucking gut
Yeah.
punched it.
But
I
only
respect
because
that.
I'm just saying there was just little. I have to be critical
Right.
to me because a lot of people let celebrity.
Stop
hold
it.
on, let me
Stop
finish
it.
my- I didn't say you. I didn't say you.
Just
Hold
go
on.
to jail. What
Hold
is
on,
it?
hold on. I didn't say you. You gotta understand. The whole internet has been buzzing about this movie.
I thought it was dope.
The whole internet has been buzzing about this movie like it was a Django. I couldn't wait. I was running to see this shit. And then I saw why they were doing it. And I said, so sometimes
I don't think
we
that's it.
we can't allow
Look,
celebrity to
and
say,
then you-
okay, this was the one of it. No, it wasn't.
No.
It was good, but it wasn't the one of the best.
He's picking the easy fruit. It's easy.
It's
to
not
think
easy.
the
It's hard for
quickest-
me to say that.
Oh, it's just
Look
because
how
of
quickly I'm
fame.
attacked.
That's not
easy.
no.
I'm against the grain. I'm against the grain.
That's
Look how
not
quickly
against
I'm
the
attacked.
grain.
Against the wall.
Listen,
Listen.
what review have I ever done that Joe has been this involved in?
All
What
of
review
them.
ever?
Well, okay,
All of
hey,
them.
if we're
If
I
I've
urge
seen it,
everybody.
pause.
You
I
say
urge
I ain't
everybody
seen
to go through every
I
episode.
usually
Hey.
ain't seen them. If I've seen them, I'll be involved.
I'm picking the hard fruit.
Listen, at the
I'm
end of
listen,
the day, though,
let
this
me get
wasn't
my-
a
let me-
review. This was a critique.
Right.
Because I knew that I did.
But
I
let me
didn't
make
want
my
trigger
point to
anything
what
in
I
Joe.
was saying. I'm not triggered at
No,
all.
I said I
fine.
But this is the thing.
I don't mind you critiquing the movie. I don't mind you doing a fucking 10-minute critique of it. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm just saying we can't call it the Willie review because this wasn't a movie review.
It wasn't.
Not in the aspect of how you normally do it on the show.
You right.
You
there, Joe.
used your
I will take that.
platform
I will take that.
to critique it rather than give us the review
Listen,
of it, which is
I don't-
fine.
I don't mind the
good.
critique.
That's why I said in the beginning, it's good.
You're giving it an 8, so it stands more closer to what I'm saying.
No, it's a good movie. No, it's really a really good. I'm
but this is my point. My point is something totally different. That's what I'm saying with the right fruit. You jump into conclusions I ain't even making. I'm on something totally fucking different. This is my thing. You have slave movies. This is the post-slave era movie.
Right.
These have never been done. This is the second one.
Yeah.
Django was the first.
Right.
So when you're creating something new, there's going to be missteps and this ain't as good as... Of course they're not going to be exactly like Django because they're trying to be different but within the same genre. They don't want to be called Django 2 or, oh, this little Django. They want to be the harder they fall.
So the thing is you're saying that no one's listening to you, but you're not listening to what I'm clearly saying.
I'm listening to you.
I said, have you seen Django? I only said that because he was the black cowboy. I also said, have you seen Wyatt Earp? Have you seen...
Right.
I'm talking about...
I think a better comparison has been Hazel Eight.
I said,
point.
No, the point is, I'm comparing this to all cowboys.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying there's a problem with comparing it to anything. I'm saying
how it was shot,
it's in the same category as Django.
I understand
so in the subgenre of Westerns, Django is in the subgenre by
but look
itself.
how it was shot and executed.
The harder they fall is now added to that subcategory.
But look how Django was shot and executed. I'm only talking about shot and executed.
So I'm saying if there's another movie in that genre,
they can't hear you.
I'm just talking about how it being shot and executed.
As long as it was good actors.
When I talk about
nobody said they couldn't hear us.
I'm telling you, they can't hear us.
When I'm talking about that movie set looks like a movie set. You know what I mean? That was a little troubling just for me. I know it's nitpicky, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
Tweets,
you got
I like the oversaturated color palette. I like the decisions that they made. It wasn't because I'm a Jay-Z fan. It's because I'm a fan of the cinematography.
I liked it.
That the director was doing. Did
that
cause some of the sets to kind of look over the top and maybe, Paramount Parks or whatever a little bit? Maybe so. But I can see in that genre that I want to see more in that genre and people explore more in that genre while trying to be different from not only Django now, but different from the harder they fall.
I like.
But what I'm saying is,
I like the movie too.
I just brought up Django.
But Tweet says y'all think but Django's a comparison it should be made to because it's in the exact subgenre. It's the only comparison.
I don't. That's my point.
I think it would. Because I'm a believer in films and acting. If it's good actors, it's good acting. And the script was decent enough. I mean, conventional Western.
I feel like, and my point was, my exact point, Tweets, thank you, because I feel like the script was decent. It wasn't a great script. It was decent.
It gave you
it had phenomenal actors and actresses on a decent script.
It was better than decent.
They only had one clincher. At the end of the day, it was better than
decent.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
All the rest of the stuff was decent.
All of these actors have been in trash movies.
100%, but they're great actors.
But so that speaks to the script.
Those trash movies didn't have that same actor standing beside them that they had. There was nobody to make it a trash movie.
Man.
There was no weak link.
Some of them done been in movies together and it still was trash.
Look how many of them it is. There was no weak link.
But the script was solid too. It was better than decent.
It was solid.
That was a B- B script. That was better than that.
I did not expect
that wasn't no C script.
The conversation.
No, I didn't either.
You know what I mean?
I just think it was better than he thought it was. That's all. And my rating is about the same, about an 8. But it's not because of no fan service. I'm a fan of movies.
I didn't say he was going to. That's what I'm saying. Man. That's what I'm saying. That's how the fans get in their field.
Yeah,
I was talking about the world. I said social media has been talking nothing about this movie, and I feel like it's only because it was a Sean Carter
But that's
film.
the same world that some of this other crazy
and I don't want us to get lost in the sauce. And I don't want us to get lost in the sauce to say just because a certain name is on it, we're going to say, oh, this is a 10
I
out of 10.
think a good movie
This
is a
wasn't-
good
this was
movie
not
is a
10
Hey,
good
I'm gonna tell
movie.
it to you like this. I didn't know that Sean Carter had anything to do with it until
Yeah.
last week when he wouldn't stop fucking saying Sean
I had
Carter.
no. That's how I figured it out.
I had no fucking
That's
clue.
how I found out.
Because I saw it, I saw the
trailer.
trailer, I was like, this
My
looks
guy
dope.
put out quality movies, baby. I ain't trying to hear it. He
This is
puts
the
out
first
quality
one
movies.
they ever put out that was quality.
Oh, so Paid in Full ain't a classic.
I didn't say it was classic.
It ain't quality.
Master P shit was
Hey,
a classic.
Come on now.
Hold
Paid
on.
in Full is better quality than
I didn't
so
say it
Paid in Full ain't quality.
No, it's
They've been
cool.
they've been
It's
elected
cool.
for Oscars and everything.
Of course they
The
have.
Woodsman.
Of course
The
they
Woodsman.
have. But that don't
They
mean
put out
that don't
quality
mean the
movies.
quality.
Oh,
man.
my God.
We talking to a Jay-Z fan
Oh,
now.
my
'cause
God.
Everybody go watch
I'm
Paid
just
Full.
saying, stay
Everybody
facts.
go watch Paid Full.
I'm not
They go
saying
look
just
at
Paid in Full.
And hold on.
Go watch
Don't
The
look-
Woodsman,
Hold on.
which they were nominated
Hold
for
on.
awards
Don't
for.
just know.
Watch The Woodsman.
The very first one that came up was Paid in Full.
Yeah, and
So
then I
go
said watch The Woodsman.
So go watch
that they won awards for.
So
Was
go
that
watch
my
Paid in
point?
Full.
Anything to do with Blerd.
So go watch
Nothing.
Paid in Full.
Nothing.
And then watch
Wrap it
another
up.
movie. Watch a
He just want
blockbuster
to
movie
attack Jay-Z.
from the same year.
It's like everybody
Watch
want to
the
attack what I
blockbuster movie
like.
from the same year.
Batman, Captain
That's why they
America,
hate it. Y'all
Jay-Z.
talking make too much
Just
sense.
move on.
No, it
I
don't
make too much
sense.
sense. I make too much sense.
It's no
y'all.
sense.
That's what I'm saying. I make too much sense.
It's no
That's
sense.
why I get drowned out when
No.
I'm trying to make my point.
You get
Sit
drowned
back
out.
and let everybody else talk about
Make
get
your
drowned
point.
out.
Make
My
your
point
point.
was already made. There's a whole lot of fan shit going on.
No,
you
it's
know what
not.
I mean?
No, it is not.
So
these is facts.
So them
If
is not
it's bad
facts.
shit,
Them
if
is
it's
not
backed up
facts.
with fact, so
Not
it's facts
fact.
he wasn't nominated. You're
I
saying he
didn't
don't
say
put
that.
out quality
I didn't
films.
say that. I did not
You
say
said he
that.
don't put out no quality.
No, I didn't. I said Paid
Oh,
Full
my
was
God.
quality. I said that.
So Paid in Full's not quality.
Everyone.
Paid in Full's not quality.
Okay, can I say what I'm finna say? Everyone, if you would do this, go watch Paid Full. And then that same Paid Full you're watching, go to a blockbuster movie of that year, same year, and then watch that movie. And then you tell me if Paid in Full is quality.
And it'll
That's
still
all I'm
be-
telling you.
it'll
That's all
still
I'm saying.
be above
That's
average.
all I'm saying.
And it'll still be
we
above
can't go
average.
from quality to above. It got to
Yeah.
be a match. You
Yeah.
said he puts
So
out
where's
all
your
the
setting
cinema.
of quality?
He puts out all the
So what's your setting of quality? I bet you it reaches that.
My setting of
in
quality
every
is
year.
everybody's setting of quality. Everybody's setting of quality.
So Paid in Full is it quality, Pedro?
I'm here to talk about Blerd Gang shit.
That's Blerd Gang shit. This is
If y'all want to
Blerd
talk
Gang
about
is not
hood
just-
movies, we could do another podcast. But y'all niggas is way the fuck off topic.
Because I'm
fucking-
sorry, we got into, people's favorite artists, and I know that they have to defend, but
My favorite artist is motherfucking Measy Mathematics. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
check
Bob
out
Davis,
Measy,
Stones,
son.
you hear me? Shit, so bar all that. Do I respect Jay-Z? Is he the GOAT? Yeah.
No.
But shit, it's reasoning behind that.
He's not the GOAT.
I addressed every point you was making. So
Yeah.
I don't understand how I'm not understood.
Yeah.
I just disagree. He puts out quality films. He has nominated films.
Yeah, just
he has
agree to
experience
disagree.
in the industry.
Yeah,
This was
just
another
agree to
notch
disagree.
on the belt.
I feel 100% it was a notch.
Yeah.
Like I've been saying from the beginning, I don't know why everybody's
People
not picking
just
this
be
up.
determined to
I'm
hate
just
Jay.
nitpicking. You all been
Be-
saying that from the
Be
beginning.
determined to hate Jay-Z
How many times
for no
I gotta
reason.
say this is an 8 out of a 10? It's a good movie, great actors, nitpicking. Hey, the sex looked a little generic.
You said
That's
the
all I'm
script
saying.
was trash too, and it was
I said
quality.
it was basic. I didn't say it was trash. I said it was basic. And I did not say it wasn't quality.
It was basic, but it addressed racism. It gave you a twist at
Everybody's
the end.
addressing racism.
Come on, man.
That's
Come
what I'm
on,
saying,
man.
boy. They got that flag up. You hear me?
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? But that's what I wanted
What
to review.
flag?
That's
Hold
what I
up.
wanted to review.
Hold up.
That
Hey.
Jay- the
Oh,
Jay-Z flag.
yeah.
That's no color flag. I ain't said no color. See how they do it?
Hey.
Yeah,
Hey. I was about to say, man. Hold
Nah,
up.
not no color
Who's
flag.
Droskeezy?
Me, nigga.
So, but I do have a recommendation though,
Oh,
and the
man.
recommendation that I have for everybody to watch this week is definitely the Tiger King. You know what I'm saying?
Is it out
Another
already?
one. Isn't Carol suing though because she only agreed
Man,
to
bro,
be the first movie?
Uh-huh.
the game is so cold. Bro. They're gonna let him out.
Hey, we need Joe on the show. go, nigga.
Joe Exotic coming home, bro.
Word.
They moving to Fort Worth and all that. But if you watch the new Tiger King series, I watched all of it today. I watched all 5 episodes. Carol Baskins, boy, they on her ass. But then at the same time, they on everybody's ass, bro. But the thing is, they done already started admitting, you know what I mean, that they set that nigga up. They played a literal audio of them saying that they was going to set him up. And before they set him up, they was supposed to kill him. They was supposed to kill Joe Exotic. And the dude that was supposed to be the hitman, he the one who had the guilty conscience and came back and told it all and said, no, this ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Even if I got to go to jail. So then the dude that he had the farm with, the
bandana with the young
yeah,
bitch.
the bandana with the young
Vegas. Yeah.
So this nigga, he needs to be in there the whole time. Well, Carol Baskins get to the point to where she won the whole zoo in the lawsuit. So the nigga got to get out. So they kicking him out. As they kicking him out, they see them doing like Carol Baskins is flying drones over this shit. Seeing these niggas mistreating the animals, firing firearms off on the land, and all this kind of shit. So now they get a summons where they gotta pull all their tigers out. These niggas lost like 60-something tigers, right? To the point to where now these niggas is finna have to probably go to jail for the same. Because Joe Exotic's not in there for the hit. He's in there for the inhumane way of killing the tigers. That's why he in there.
Okay.
Hell yeah, that's why he there. You know what I'm saying? But these people now, the bandana and the bitch, they saying they inhumanely trying to kill the tigers. So they finna have to do some time. And they was like, oh, well, fuck that. We turn around, we got evidence that they was withholding, that the feds was withholding. We finna give it to you. And you go do whatever you do and let us stay up, man. They came with them recordings. They came with everything. They got Joe Exotic on the phone. The hitman nigga that's over there, he's like, you know, Joe Exotic called him a piece of shit. He's like, I know it, man. And, you know, I'm like, bro, it took a turn. It took a turn. Now, the first two, it's kind of, you know, they get on Carol Baskins because they really believe Carol Baskins killed her husband.
Hell yeah.
And if you look at the evidence, it is so strong that this woman has killed her husband. You know what I'm saying? Even when they talking about the day it happened and her brother is on the police force and some more shit, like, bro, like this is something you really got to get into. You feel me? You really got to get into.
I'm all for it.
Say, hey, I agree with your tweets. That was the real Willie review.
Yeah.
See,
that bullshit he talking about my movie,
I
man.
recommend that Tiger King. You know what I'm saying?
I went. Tweet said she went to the zoo in 2004. I went out there too. That was the saddest shit ever, man.
But you got to think about it. Now all of them niggas is bubbling. Because that show came out, so the zoo is popping.
I went after the show.
Oh man, the zoo is. Oh, they
still was sad to me.
They getting you know what I'm saying, overseas money in that bitch. Cause like
I seen
they selling shirts. They
I
doing
seen
it
the hitman. The hitman was up there when I went. I called him all kind of snitches.
Did you?
Snitching motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
And Joe Exotic is literally paying the price for everybody to be out here shining. This nigga didn't want to do nothing but bone the dudes and sing the country songs. That's all he wanted to do.
He wanted to do math and fuck them little white boys. That's all he wanted to do.
Hey,
the simple things. Shit. Hey, fuck what you thought.
He wasn't asking for much.
Hey, I want to pet my tiger, fuck some boys, smoke milk.
How straight are you? He said, how straight
his husband
Joe Exotic.
His husband divorced his ass. Man, that's Joe Exotic. But he know he finna come back out. And you know he come back out pimping.
And he finna have a line of boys waiting on him, son.
Whatever he do, it's finna be successful.
Man.
Whatever.
Man, I wish him
but
the
that
best,
is my recommendation for this week is definitely the Joe Exotic shit. Like, they really wrapped that up really well. And everybody who felt Joe Exotic was innocent, you know, like myself, you know what I'm saying, that I've said.
We knew he was innocent, man. That shit was sad.
You know, and there's still people out here saying he was guilty and look how he did those tigers and blah, 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 blah. And I feel like he might did them a certain kind of way, you know, here and there.
Sometimes when you're trying to get it in, you be cutting a couple corners. It happens. Yeah, if somebody was in your home, they probably say you neglect your child under certain circumstances.
100%.
Certain shit to go down. You know what I'm saying? If they just being by the book and all, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just,
but 22 years behind bars is some bullshit.
Free my man Joe Exotic.
Free Joe Exotic, man.
No, I don't got one this week. I don't have no recommendation. I ain't really been going out to the movies and shit. I really just ain't had the time. You know, I've been busy. I've been trying to barely catch
We don't
up.
want your life story, man.
That's all I got for you, man. Hey, I know you niggas ain't telling me to shut the fuck up. After these you two motherfuckers was on the ram, nothing to fucking do with this shit. They gonna talk about me. I'm in the Blerd Gang. Motherfuckers. You motherfuckers talk about shit had nothing to do with this shit.
Oh, man.
But no, I don't have no review this week. Okay.
Oh, man. Only recommendations I got is if you're not watching Young Justice, tune into that. It's great animation. DC Animation does it again. You know, and a little bit outside
Like
the box.
always,
I
DC
discovered
Animation.
this show on HBO Max. Thank you for the password. You know who you is. Called Southside. Southside. This shit is hilarious, man. If you're looking for something to watch, no, like, real coherence, like, it's the best of, like, little ghetto shows. You know how they have the little ghetto streaming shows?
Yeah.
It's one I was watching on Amazon that was pretty good, too. My partner, shout out T. Hooks, came in from California, and he had me on the little ghetto black shows. But, yes, we did already talk about the Disney Plus trailers, tweets at the beginning of the show, but after this live has been completed, you know, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and go back, and you can watch at the beginning where we watched and went through the Disney Plus day, everything that was going on with Disney Plus.
Yeah, but y'all make sure y'all hit that notification bell too, so every time Blerd Gang comes on.
Yes,
you'll see that
tweets,
notification.
we hit it, girl.
Yes,
We
indeed.
hit it,
Stay in the
girl. I'm
comments.
sorry.
But Southside, this is totally off, but I love it because it's like the Southside, the guts of Chicago. You got all kinds of celebrities that'll pop up, but it's these two guys, and they're just hustling, and they're just getting like $100 hustles, like real life hustles. You know what I mean? That you might run across, and they got this. They work for like Rent-A-Center, you know, which a few of our friends can identify with. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And you know, they using the truck, and sometimes you use the truck to hustle, and you use this and that, and just being in the hood, and it is hilarious.
Gitmo says hilarious.
Man, hilarious. Southside is hilarious, man. Some people on the show remind me of people in Lawton. It cracks me up. You know what I'm saying? The one hood dude, I swear he looked like Chanel's son. No, Josh. He looked like Josh to me with Chanel's son Max. Max out, yeah. Then he looked like him, be messing with the cop and shit. He like the neighborhood bully though, but him and his boys is kind of like smart. He got this one partner, Bluto or something like that. Neff, what was his partner's name? And I mean, just weird little characters. 30-minute, 40-minute show. Man, watch it. It's on season 2 now. I sit there, you know, with a good one rolled up and laugh my ass off, man. That show is hilarious.
I need a good comedy show to
Oh,
watch,
man.
You know what I mean? I
In this
started
era-
rewatching the Boondocks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause it ain't been nothing really, you know what I mean?
Bruh, if you want something unapologetically black, unapologetically Chicago, you know, they do an episode on stepping. On, you know, the one dude, how is you from the South Side and you can't step?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know,
yeah.
they do stuff that's so Chicago. It make me feel like I'm from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Just because they naming streets and parts, and it's just like some real nigga shit, man. It's hilarious. It's a great show. If you're looking for something, man, South Side.
Yeah.
Check out South Side, man, on HBO Plus. But that's gonna wrap it up. Y'all fellas got anything else, man?
That's it for me.
Y'all all in your phones, everybody zoned out, man.
Hey, this was supposed to be a short episode, and it actually ran.
Almost
It
2
ran,
hours.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
late.
that's
It
why
ran
at the
a
end
little
I'm having to like, hold on. I didn't plan to be here.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, my bad.
My bad.
Yeah.
But, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in this week, man. Like we said, man, like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go back, watch it again from the beginning. Tell your mom and them, your sister, your cousin, everybody to watch it again one more time with us, man. Join us each and every week.
Tag Willie telling me tripping.
Yeah, tell Willie he tripping, man. Let him go viral for talking down on the harder they fall.
Yeah. He
You know
deserves
what I'm
it.
talking about? Beehive, where you at? Get on his ass, man. But y'all tune in next week, each and every Wednesday where it goes down. This is the Blerd Gang on Immaculate Network. Y'all fuck with us, man.
Blerd.
Marvel at the way that we make moves. It's strange range. Out the squad of 6-4, give me West views. Bitch still 2020, boy, I got the best views. Make a woman wanna give me skin like Deadpool. Cooped out early Bruce Wayne with the McMuffin, the flash stain. Walking when the boy press this button. Call it what you want, homeboy, but I'm big stunting. If I hulk out, your baby mama gon' miss something. Blerd Gang.
Blerd Gang, a society of just us. Forward bias with everyone invited. Tune in as we discuss and theorize it. We all super in this heroic environment. Blerd Gang, a society of just us. Forward bias with everyone invited. Tune in as we discuss and theorize it. We all super in this heroic environment.
Somewhere where you can find some introspection, where it's just us, some bias and not to suggest it. Tune and discuss some bias and true to opinions. If you got questions on your mind, you're welcome to mention. Let's say your favorite chases bullets, moving at the speed of sound. Takes a bow before they pull it, then he leaps a single bound. Look, up in the sky, his insignia and cow. What's your favorite neighborhood? Web swinger on the prowl, then dial the collective. Word, to get some melanin perspective. Blur, left it fell first, so know you get the proper amount served. Whatever you prefer, brought live and unrehearsed.
Blerd Gang, a society of just us. Forward bias with everyone invited. Tune in as we discuss and theorize it. We all super in this heroic environment. Blerd Gang, a society of just us. Forward bias with everyone invited. Tune in as we discuss and theorize it. We all super in this heroic environment. Blerd Gang, a society of just us. Forward bias with everyone invited. Tune in as we discuss and theorize it. We all super in this heroic environment.
It's like a quick lick of the fingertip, the page, you gotta turn it. The graphics tend to pop out and excitement starts to churning. Now I might be a little geeky, but feel me, when I'm surrounded by the Blerd Gang, I'm keeping it G. Twisted plots, interwoven multiverses and shit souped up. Omega level, skipping planets, avenging on God. I'm kinda low-key, but somewhat of a riddler. Keep a Hawkeye on that big 3 bang, that King Kong like Godzilla.
Blerd Gang, a society of just us. Forward bias with everyone invited. Tune in as we discuss and theorize it. We all super in this heroic environment. Blerd Gang, a society of just us. Forward bias with everyone invited. Tune in as we discuss and theorize it. We all super in this heroic environment.